I think I'm getting a storm.
I have started the recording.
Let me look into it.
Oh yeah, that's me. It's scuffed cap time. Last time, as I remember it, I actually have no clue how it started. I think we were like, well, it wasn't me. I wasn't included, so that's why I wasn't listening. I think the party was doing something in some other plane of existence or whatever. That's kind of how I saw it. They weren't with me, so I went off and did other things. And then after that, we met up. And then again, I zoned out because it didn't concern me. We went to go learn about magic, and we learned about a light show. Apparently, a bunch of people have magic. That's crazy, am I right? You know who you are.
He's called out Pua like that.
Oh, he's a little bitch, isn't he? We learned that as well.
Wait, huh?
We learned out that
We did. We actually did. No,
yeah.
we did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did I miss something?
True facts. True facts.
Bro, he got the needle in the arm and he was a little bitch about it.
Oh, Pooba. My bad.
I'm calling out Pooba. You can sit down now.
Damn.
And then after that, we were like, "Good job, team. Now what? Let's get smashed, bro!" So that's what we did. We went to go find a tavern, and then
Let's get smashed.
Something completely irrelevant happened. So I'm just gonna skip over it because it wasn't really worth our time. Anyway, Locke got laid though, so good for him.
What?
What?
Did this
Okay,
happen?
come on. Did you not recognize that's what was happening?
No.
Yeah, Locke got laid.
Yeah, he was.
Damn.
Locke got laid, lost in a field, and then actually got laid. And then we left because nothing else of note happened. And then we actually got drunk, and I paid for most of it. The end.
I'll leave that up to Trey.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a point, of course. You know.
Okay.
You have this
So,
information out.
some major points. So the party, starting off the session, they were basically talking with Sonia. Excuse me. Regarding the statues, the history of them, and basically her mission. Afterwards, everyone was escorted to the Magic Father's tower, where then they learned about their magic, the magic tier system, and just some basic questions about magic itself. Then afterwards, I believe you guys headed back to where you were sleeping, and we were going to start the day waking up.
Frick!
You could try.
It's all in shambles. Let
Perception.
me see my wait. Let me make sure my backups. Do I have my backup for that? Backup plan for that? Give me like 2 seconds.
I'm sorry.
Wait a minute.
So, you guys would be waking up on the...
Wait.
Oh.
Stop. Hold the presses.
Okay.
I gotta make sure my backup plan is insane. Did I do that already?
DM it to me?
I did do that already. No, I didn't. God. You win this round. Random character I can't name. The next time you won't be so lucky to play a character. Anyway.
Gotcha.
Anyway.
So, if I'm not mistaken, you guys will be waking up on the 5th of 3rd spring?
See, is that correct?
I got my timeline.
I got my calendar here. 6th of 3rd spring. Yep.
Yep, and let me DM Trey something really quick.
No.
All right. So while that's happening, let me get these fat perceptions, boys.
What if I don't want to do
Right down the middle. Got
No
it.
one cares about that. See, Poke, that's
Hold on.
Oh, I rolled to
section
myself.
6, Poke. Page 1.
I rolled to myself, and my perception was 6.
Ooh. I'll let you reroll if you want to.
Okay,
Put
I'll
it on
reroll.
all.
Actually, no,
I'll give you
I'll
a second
keep it. I'll
chance.
keep it. I'll keep
All right,
it.
just make sure to change it to
Oh.
all though.
Can I-
Make sure you
can I
change
change
it.
it?
Yeah, I did. I changed it to all.
No, I can see yours.
Can I change?
No,
mine?
you're
Okay.
scuffed. I can see yours.
Okay. Yeah. Well. All right. That's a 5. Sick.
All right.
All right, so
We start morning.
yep, with Azalea.
You do?
All right, Azalea, you wake up with the sun hitting your face, but from the angle of the window as the sun is rising.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You see
I
that
get
you're
up.
up. You're up pretty early.
I got up. Look out the window.
You look out the window. You see, you don't see a lot of people on and about. You do see the soldiers that are normally posted in the front. Obviously different ones that were there yesterday or the night before. They seem to, be rotating positions. But not much. You look out, and from this angle, you do see the giant cathedral in the distance. That, like, even though you're on the opposite side of the coronal district, you could still see it. That's how big that thing is.
Yeah, nice. Azalea is going to. They're gonna go over to the window, and they're going to sit down so that they still can see, and they're going to say a little prayer to Jirano. I know Kabuto is not here, so but
What is it that you say?
Oh god. I always feel weird doing this. Fine. She's gonna place her staff in her hands. Kind of like
You don't have your staff.
Fuck, I don't. Well, it's fine. Fine.
You donated that one.
Forgot.
I'm trying
Listen,
to
she
get
has
that
it all the time.
upgraded, remember?
She like goes for her staff on her back and is like, oh, it's fine. Then she puts her hands up in a with the prayer, and she'll go, good morning, Jono. I hope this isn't too early for you. I really don't know if you sleep or not. But I want to thank you for all you've done for me, and also I met with Febo, and I only wish to ask if you're willing to allow me to let them know where you are, as they want to speak with you, considering everything that's been happening. And yeah, that's about it. I just hope you keep him safe. Thank you.
So, you see that your prayer ends, and around this time, you do hear footsteps going back and forth from outside your door, which you would assume would probably be the maids and butlers setting up for the day. But now, oh, go ahead.
Azalea's like, oh shit, I gotta get up. They'll get up and they'll like get fully dressed, put their corset back on, get themselves like adorned with their beads and everything, and then they'll peek their head out the door.
All right, but before we get to that, around the same time, probably just a little later than when Azalea woke up, Booba, you were awake. You see, since the window is basically on the same side of the building, you wake up to that same sunlight hitting your face kind of thing.
Why not close the blind?
Two types of people.
What time is it?
You
Who am I
see,
talking to? Is there a
yeah, I was gonna
God,
say he says
the
to
watch
himself
doesn't work,
out
fucking
loud.
scam.
Oh, that watch. Unfortunate. Wonder who did that.
Fuck you.
He says to himself out loud again.
That's what I'm wondering. Yeah.
How much alcohol do I have? Nah, I don't want to waste that right now. Is it early?
It's pretty early. Not like super early, but you woke up a bit early.
He was just gonna sit down on the floor, facing away from the window, because he doesn't want that sun in his eyes, and just try meditating.
All right. As you're meditating, you meditate for a good few minutes, and then you do hear footsteps going on and about outside, which you would probably assume would be the butlers and maids.
Just gotta get up and go to the door.
All right. So, could you remind me, Ryzen and Loof, what you rolled?
I rolled a
6
6.
and 5.
6 and 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rylan.
Um,
Rylan or Ryzen?
Ryzen. I do need to know
Yeah.
Rylan's roll as well.
At the top. It's at this 10.
I like how 4 of us decided to pick similar names to each
I
other.
don't see it.
Yeah, that's I
Oh,
had thought
sorry.
about that.
I'm on the.
Loof.
Sorry, I'm on the.
No,
I'm
there's
looking at the
Loof
and
spectator
Hawk.
rolls, Trey. So
All right.
I'm not looking at it
Loof
as a
and Love,
GM. My
and
bad.
Ryzen and Rylan.
All right. So Rylan rolled a 10. You said?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Rylan,
That's me.
you would be
Lisa.
waking up to the footsteps of the maids and butlers scurrying about outside your door.
Question mark of the hour. That's. What about Elliot?
Did I skip?
I got
Oh,
fricked.
my bad. Sorry. 17.
I
Yeah, okay.
I didn't know if it was lore, but I was like, yo, this Rylan, you
my
better get
apologies.
ran
My
down, my guy.
apologies.
They got the pitchforks.
No. I just paid off I paid Steiner for his role.
All right, you know what? Let it play. Let it play.
All right,
Hit him
fair
off.
enough.
Keep him-
Rylan wakes
off.
up.
Yeah, Rylan. Oh, keep playing. Go ahead.
Okay, I guess
You're welcome.
we're just gonna continue. All right,
Yeah.
Play where it lies.
Play where it lies.
Rylan, you do wake up to the sound of footsteps.
All right. Well, Rylan, seeing that he is now awake, he's got business to attend to. So he's going to get up, get dressed, and immediately leave.
Todrin, you would be waking up at this point.
Mm-hmm.
You see that the sun is not as strong as it was before. So for him, it'll probably be towards the end of the beaming light hitting his face. Not that strong, but you do wake up to the sound of footsteps as well.
Okay.
So, I'm assuming. Wait, are you Elliot or Todrin right now? Remind me. Todrin. So Todrin, you do wake up. What do you do?
He's gonna get breakfast. Also, how's the egg?
Frick you.
You see that the egg is fairly active in terms of its shaking.
Fairly or barely?
Barely. With an F.
Okay.
Speaking of eggs, crack that riddle.
Yeah, he's gonna go get breakfast.
See, there
So,
was a pun there. I don't know if it was intentional.
I had
Puba,
to, otherwise it wouldn't make sense.
Yeah.
Puba and Azalea, you both open your doors at the same time.
Morning.
Morning. Oh,
Okay.
okay. That came out better than mine. Morning.
I mean, It doesn't matter how you say it.
Rylan will be coming out now.
I feel like you're mocking me.
Good morning.
Just
Are you
gonna
not a
turn
morning person either?
Ryland's got business to do, so he might give you a nod at most, but he's heading out to do things.
Am I the only one that's a morning person? Wait, hey, where are you going?
He doesn't answer.
I run up to him. So, what you doing?
I have business to take care of.
Need
Doesn't
some help with
concern
that business?
It doesn't concern you.
Kinda does, now that you're in our,
I
business
work
partner.
with you. I don't work for you, alright? What I do is my business. What I do with you is our business.
Okay, geez, go get your coffee. I'll go back over to Poopa.
Alright, Ryland's heading out.
Bruh.
The fuck is coffee?
Hadrin comes out
I know, I
hearing
just
that.
made it up.
There's no coffee doesn't exist in this world.
No, Poopa doesn't drink it.
Fair enough.
You don't like your Irish coffee?
The fuck's an Irish?
Yeah, that's fair enough. That's
Top of the
accurate.
morning to you, laddie.
Good morning, fellas.
Top of the morning to you, laddie.
No. But yeah, Tajin walks by. He's just gonna wave to you guys, and then he's gonna head down.
All right. So you see, as some of the maids and butlers notice you guys, and because they seem to have noticed, only two people, two of the maids head up as you guys head towards the kitchen.
Food.
Loof and Ryzen, you both wake up to a knock at your door.
Hey, Horizon.
Huh?
When you wake up, interestingly enough, you feel a lot less pressure felt on your shadow magic. Primarily that door that you were so accustomed to being closed and, locked behind the shadow domain. Almost like some pressure's been released off that. A great amount, in fact.
Just so I can go back then, is she? Alright. Oh. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Go in there for a while, so I'm going to be annoying and go on my domain, walk out the door, and then come back out behind whoever knocked on my door.
Your domain, when you enter it,
Still
is
gonna be annoying, isn't
perfectly
it?
clear.
Oh, sick!
It is crystal clear. The air is just as it used to be. Nothing seems to be phasing anything. There's nothing wrong with anything around. Nothing looks like it's gonna attack you. It is serene and bliss as ever in the domain.
There's a speck of dust
Yeah.
over there.
A small piece of dust over there.
Really, Fabo? Fabo, alright, you can love. You know what? Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. This is nice. I'll clean that up myself. Just matter of fact, I go over there and dust that off and clear that up. But I don't know where
It turns into a dark
you know,
note. JK.
What are the
And
dust
then I
over
leave. And
What are the
then I
dust-
leave. Bye.
So, as you pop
I
up
clean
from,
up and
you pop up behind the maid, you see she jumps. Oh, I wasn't expecting you to come from behind.
why'd you say it like that? What the
Your food is ready. I'll go ahead and clean the room.
Alright. I've missed it so much.
So, Ryzen, you head down for food.
Yeah, pretty much.
Loof, you'll
Can
wake
I
up to that.
say,
Go ahead.
can I actually say Loof has been awake for a while, but she actively chose to stay in bed?
No, because you rolled really low.
Okay, fair enough. Loof is just gonna go and hide underneath the pillow, underneath the bed.
We see that they continue knocking on your door. Ryzen, you would still hear the knocking going.
You know what? I haven't been annoying. I haven't annoyed them in a while. Let's do it. We're back in the domain. I do the domain thing and to check on Loof. So I in my domain and walk.
You see
but
Loof hiding in the pillows.
I'm underneath the bed. Wait, what?
Oh, sorry.
Loof's underneath the bed.
Underneath the bed. My bad.
Loof.
Mm,
Yeah, you're good.
mm,
Yeah, not want to come out or anything.
mm-hmm.
Why is that?
Mm.
Huh? It's gonna keep making noises, huh?
Mm.
You know, there's some food on there. You know, I think that's something I shouldn't. No,
The
yeah, just
knocking
not.
continues.
But, wait, is it? What are you like? Can I like? What is there? Is there anything like what? What? Why do you want to stay in here so what? Just
Loof kind of like huddles a little bit, like kind of like brings herself closer to her, like curls up in a tighter ball, basically.
okay, that's not helping. All right. Can I try to insight to see what's causing this? I feel like it's not.
You could certainly try.
Certainly try.
Loof,
Sick.
2D,
Yes.
2 GM. Roll a perception. I mean, sorry, not perception. A persuasion or deception.
Damn. Okay, persuasion.
Nope,
or
that's sick.
deception. Either way, doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's
Shit.
sick.
Language question mark?
Sorry.
Okay, so Ryzen,
Mm-hmm.
you could tell that Loof is definitely hiding something. 100%, you're sure.
How do I do? Alright, let's do this. Wolf, you can. You do know you can trust me or whatnot, right? I'm not here to. I'm not here to do. I'm trying to. No. Yeah. Like, what? What are you trying? Okay, whatever. Alright, I'm done. I tried the whole nice. What are you trying to hide then? Whatnot?
Nothing.
Yeah, that was by far one of the worst lies I've heard in my life. You do realize that, right? Yeah.
Knock,
Well,
knock,
by the
knock.
way,
Is everything okay in there?
do you want? Yeah, you're good.
It would be a long story, but I guess I'll go downstairs.
Yes. All right. Let's go. You know.
And then she like kind of like stands up and like kind of cautiously goes over.
Oh,
Do you go over to
kinda
the
like-
door?
Yeah,
No
she kind of
one's-
like goes through the door and like runs. She kind of tries to avoid the
I'm-
maid at all costs.
So
Huh?
you see that
that's-
when you open the door swings open. You just run past the maid. The maid,
that
a
was-
little surprised, and looks at Ryzen. Oh,
I never
weren't
left my
you...
domain.
Oh, you went through your domain?
Yeah, I never left my domain. I was still in there talking.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
No worries. So you see
That was-
she looks a little shocked as Loof just runs past by. Loof, you run by, several maids and butlers who all look at you confusingly.
Oh.
You can feel their gazes. Anyways,
Oh.
Oh, yes, the sins crawling on your back.
so
I go downstairs and whatnot.
so you go downstairs. How do you pop out of your domain?
I come out sitting on my chair.
Right.
Everyone at the table would see Ryzen just rise out of his domain and onto the chair. As Loof also just put Puba and Azalea and Todrin would also notice Loof just dash towards the table.
It's too early for this shit.
It really is. You're not wrong.
So, does anyone have anything they want to talk to about with each other?
I have a question for all of you.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
What did we get any closer? I don't know if I don't remember if I was told this. I don't think so.
If you were, trial and error.
Right. Have we gotten any closer to the statue?
Oh, yeah, we were there. We talked to that. We talked to him already.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, no, wait. Well, are you not still... Oh, they were still talking.
No,
I
it
guess I'm
was
just...
Elliot.
Yeah, but I thought the whole, thing where they were both out, I thought I was still there when they were talking. Or at the very least, I thought, that both of them would be there when we're talking to Sonia. I don't know. Whatever.
So then, what now?
Well, apparently, there are other statues out there that we can go and find, and if we touch them, we get more of her blessing. But essentially, we're just called wherever we're needed. It's sort of like, I guess, hero work?
Statues used to be tree people.
Where
So,
would the next place be?
Call me Minerva because y'all would do some freaking superhero work for me, baby.
I don't remember.
Hang on. I wrote this down.
Super D&D today.
I didn't write this down. Fuck, I'm an idiot.
We would know where the nearest one is, right?
If
Because she named every
you
single
were you
tip.
didn't she named them, but what are so
Yeah.
she never
It's already
stated
called
which
to-
one's the nearest one. So what do you do? What are you doing to try to?
Well, it wasn't stated, but I could attempt to get in contact. Maybe we can, touch it again and then see if, poof, oh, wow, we get a map or whatever. I don't know.
So as Azalea's thinking about this, you do feel that connection you have with Sonia, and you do feel a pull
Sorry,
in
I'm
several
getting a
directions.
call.
Oh,
Getting a call. No,
Who you gonna call?
I'm getting a
You're
call
the
from
phone call.
Sonia. I'm getting a call
So-
from Sonia. Sorry, just 1 second.
no. All right, it's not a call. I'm just saying that
Uh-huh.
this connection you have with Sonia.
Okay.
You,
So,
basically,
me something
you
right now.
What do
feel
you
you
have
feel
in-
this pull in multiple directions, and if
So
you
just need to use
focus
my GPS.
if you focus hard enough, you will be able to tell which one
No, we got
would be
GPSs
closer.
again. Sick.
So, roll me either a faith, focus, concentration, or religion.
Fucking hell.
You got
See?
options, man.
Focus.
Concentration or religion.
You got this,
Yeah.
Bills.
You got mad options.
Concentration. Plus 10.
Concentration.
All right.
64.
Let me just, because I do have it in my head,
Yeah.
but let me just double check my world map really quick.
No repeats or hesitation.
That way I'm not crazy. Oh, I closed it. That's why I couldn't find it. Great. That's helpful. And now it's not loading. Yeah, you know what? I should stop making projects very big.
You should stop making things and then not showing the players. We made a goddamn map for Rambo Kingdom and you still haven't shown them.
Because I have not done with it. Like I want to finish it as as
They're
soon as
gonna
I
leave the
can.
area before you get finished with that thing.
I'm
They're gonna be in that
learning,
zone.
Trey. It's a learning progress.
I warned you. I was like, yo, guys.
Let's go.
Still loading. All right. Well, I'm just gonna go based off memory because I'm very confident this is what it is. Probably like 70%. Oh, it loaded.
That's
Never
a nice
mind.
C. That's a nice C.
Cool. All right. So the nearest pool that you feel would be towards the all right, let's see. I'm trying to remember. Okay, so you guys do have a map. And Azalea with her decently high intelligence would know that the direction it's pulling them is going to be away from the Ramblo Kingdom and towards Orisa Corral.
Oh, that's home. Oh, fuck.
We're gonna set it on fire.
I got a lot of I still haven't even written down all my fucking family members' names. Jeez, I gotta do that. Okay, cool.
Oh, don't worry. You got like 4 more weeks from
Today.
once you walk. No, you'll be fine.
she's gonna like sit there and think. Okay. Well, if it helps. She thinks there for a second. Oh. Well, the next one's in my homeland. Where's the car? God, I can't show my face to my family.
Poopa will perk up a bit at Orisa Corral.
Pooba?
That's up of here, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you kids call up dog, correct?
Stop it.
Have you
What's
been
up,
there
dog?
before? Have you been there before?
No. It's there's like a whole desert place in between me and there. Tried to go there once. Oh, that was awful.
Let's do it again.
What happened?
Well, it's going through the desert in a wagon with some merchants, and in the desert there's poke real quick. Is it a desert? I see the name of the place, and I just assume desert.
You can call it a desert because it will still be accurate, but it is a wasteland. Nothing living exists except for Dark Null.
Yeah.
Oh wait, huh?
Not Orisa Corral, somewhere in between Orisa Corral and
So you guys,
Yeah, but
especially those of you, actually no, not necessarily all of you, but Azalea being from Orisa Corral would understand that Pooba is referring to the Beastlands.
Beastlands, yeah.
Oh, you mean the Beastlands?
Yeah, there. Lots of bad stuff. Not a great time.
Mm-hmm. So
And
what
now I'm
happened?
I didn't have a great time. I was with a bunch of merchants and stuff. Merchants probably. They had spices.
Actually, no. I'm not taking this one. I'm not walking on that one. Where the fuck are we at? Where's my... Well, no, we're bringing out the road.
Go ahead. Just continue.
And I was helping them make their way down. And then I woke up in a cold basement. That was the last thing that happened before I met y'all.
So you never even made it? Oh.
Nah,
Has
I never
anyone
made it.
been to Aristocrat?
6.
I mean, well, this is my first time on the continent, so that's a thing.
Oh, a 20. And, oh, dang.
So,
Wow. 45 points of psychic damage.
Azalea.
God dang.
Azalea,
Eat dirt.
could you roll me either a memory or
This is
history?
abuse.
Oh god.
With a nat
Natural 20?
20,
Let's see if it's
you would
Ooh.
definitely remember this. but you've heard stories of people attempting to cross between Orisa Korar and the land up north that people lived in, and then you remember, and another thing that either you were told or you read was that there's a kingdom up there that no longer exists, that people refer to as the fallen kingdom of Zilek. And you've heard and you remember hearing these rumors of people trying to cross back and forth in hopes of, better lands or just trading in general between those two nations, as going through water has been going through sea has been extremely difficult, and then crossing the Beastlands is just a death trap with all the Dark Null. And so the safest routes would probably be right along the shore of the Beastlands in order to get to the fallen kingdom of Zilek. But every single time you've heard these stories, you've heard nothing but tragedies, as you can't seem to recall a single person that's ever successfully made that journey. Because all of those that you hear that has left Orisa Korar was never heard from again. People don't know whether they made it.
It's kind of funny. I'm so used to hearing all these stories about people trying to go up to the Fallen Kingdom or stuff like that. I mean, my family, we used to take care of people when they would be injured or they needed a place to stay when they were traveling. And they would tell us that they're going there, but we wouldn't hear from them again. Like, nothing. They said that they'd come back down this way when they were done with their trading to go home. But they never could. We never saw them. It was weird. Definitely weird.
Yeah, they probably died.
Right now, I think about it. Would his description of the Beastlands be familiar? Because I'm not. I just thought of that.
So the Beastlands is basically just
The-
a
shadow.
wasteland filled with no life.
But I think he's familiar with it because of his backstory
Yeah.
in Japan.
Mhm.
So yeah, that
Yeah.
would pick up to you.
So,
Yeah.
for Ryzen, this sounds exactly the way the Shadowlands are, at least to you.
Beastlands sound from. I think we have something like those Beastlands back over in Northwick, so in the continent of Northwick and whatnot. Why were you crossing it? Exactly. I mean, I get why, but still.
Well, all right. Now I'm confused by the question. What?
What reason? Like, what compelled you to want to take up that? Wait, before I say this, did you actually say in character why you were crossing, like to guide people? Oh, never mind. Then scratch that.
I mean, he
Then-
said that he was with merchants who were heading down
Okay.
there.
And okay. What? Why did you go with the merchants exactly? Doesn't.
Well, oh boy. It was sort of just looking down, like flushing a bit. He's gonna take a quick sip from his flask. All right. So, I needed a wagon, cause so my father isn't some things happened, and he's not doing so. He wasn't doing. I don't know. He wasn't doing well last I saw him. And, I heard like, oh, Orisa Korar, it has people who are good at good healing stuff. So it's like, well, he needs to go down there. So I thought, all right, I need a wagon. these people have a wagon. They need to not die. I'm good at fighting Dark Null, so that seemed like it would work out. And it sucks, but it was working out. And then it woke up in a cold lab.
Yeah, no,
basement.
I get that part. The whole.
So you don't even know if your father is?
No.
Well, if it's anyhow my family, if you made it there at all, they probably could have done something. They're pretty good and they like to help people. So she extends her hand to pat his shoulder.
Oh my god.
There's still hope, Pooba.
We was gonna sigh and drink some more.
So is that the plan? To go there next?
I think so.
That's.
Although I don't know how much my family would be proud of me right now, but it should be fine.
Well. Okay.
Alright.
He's gonna stand up. He's gonna well, I wish you good luck.
Well, where are you going? You're going.
I didn't sign up for a glorified scavenger hunt looking for statues.
What exactly did you sign up for?
I didn't sign up for any of this.
None of us did. If you think about it.
Yeah. I guess that's my point. Well.
I mean, what do you...
I don't know. I was planning on trying to find a way back home.
Where's home for you? I mean, we could see if maybe there's one in your direction.
Hold on a second. I need the map again.
Just let me go check real quick.
Just let me go check the
The
map.
all-powerful almighty map. Fable
Wherever
to
the
be working with
frick
Thor
that
for
is.
a longer time.
It's in art,
Do you guys
right?
need me to repost both continents?
I could have sworn we had. Hold
It's
on,
in
wait.
notes.
It should be in
I see
notes.
them. It's in notes. Yeah, I see them.
Thank you.
Hang on. I'm gonna do what's called a pro gamer move.
And
Are they not already?
Pinned.
I thought this one was pinned.
Well, it is now. If it wasn't.
Where, sorry?
It's in Uthwix. Way on the other side. It's called Ixon.
I know where that is. Oh. Yeah, that is a.
So you two are from Uthwix.
Mm-hmm. I'm fine standing here anyway. I mean, I would rather go to the west and whatnot. Deal with the person doing the dark node stuff. It's getting. I mean, the over here is clear, but the west side of this country and whatnot there's still dark null in my domain over there, and I'd like to clean up my domain if possible. So I'm fine with staying over here until I clean that up.
Ryzen would have noticed when he's in the domain that it doesn't seem like there's much to clean up.
Yeah, but
everything seems to be taken care of for.
Oh, even over to the west side? Oh, everything is clear?
You can't see that far, but from what you can see, everything looks to be
from what
in general.
I mean, yeah.
If you're going if you're going off what Febo told you, then
because Febo's to the west side, they're all over there. So he's okay, even if it's clean over here, there's probably still more over there that besides whoever's.
Apologies.
No, over this eastern side here is cleared up, to be fair, but over there does need to be dealt with. I don't know how much of this, how much dark null there are around here. Plus, there might still be some of if I go back, there might be dark null in my place over there, because Uthwix, fun, all that.
You'll probably have a better chance of getting home by following this weird pattern you guys are going through. You hear the magic
Okay.
father as he's leaning.
The fluff are you doing here?
Azalea squeaks.
You know, I guess I don't have much room to say don't sneak up on people, but still, what the fluff,
Yeah,
man?
you have no room. What are you saying? No, don't.
I acknowledge I don't have much room here, okay? Sheesh.
You don't have any. You're a stalker.
Stalker is a strong word, you know? It's a very strong word.
Also, good morning.
Good morning.
Oh my god, someone said it back.
It's a Christmas miracle.
Anyways, if once you are all done eating, I'm supposed to escort you to one of the main round tables.
For
The-
what?
The main round table.
This is a tea party. Are we going to a tea party?
No, you are not going to a tea party.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, thank fuck.
You'll be over there to meet Bishop Elma.
Elmo?
Elma.
Velma
Elmo.
from Scooby
I did not
Doo.
mean to mess up. My bad.
Is
So,
Poopa pissed? Is he
Elmo.
gonna
No,
beat
no,
the
that
snot
was a
out of
misclick.
the
That was a misclick.
magic father?
Get him!
No.
It's time for a death battle.
Let's go!
Are we doing this? All right, sick.
20 death battles that weren't fair based on their own logic. Number one, who will have the magic father?
And somehow, he still won.
So,
Somehow Poopa won, you know.
are you all done eating?
Well,
We ever eat?
is this mandatory?
I'll be honest, I'm not even sure why they're calling you. I'm assuming it's to give you the rest of the rewards that was requested, as Bishop Elmo was the one overseeing that.
Okay, I'm sorry. Is it Elma or Elmo?
Elma, E-L-M-A.
I swear, I
She
just
was
heard
right, it's
Elmo. I swear I heard Elmo.
Like Saint Elma's fire.
Yes. ELLUH. Elmo.
I swear.
What? Okay, whatever.
Dora the Explorer. Wait, what?
So, what do you guys say? I'm sorry.
Well, I already got what I wanted. So, you guys can go.
Very well. Everyone else, follow me. As you see, the Magic Father starts walking off.
But I'm gonna. As he starts walking off, I'm gonna go. Does Todrin leave? Because if so, Azalea's tailing him.
He's waiting for you guys to leave. He's still finishing his food.
Well, as Poopa gets up to leave, if you're still here, I'll grab your stuff. If you're not, I'll keep it.
All I have is what's on me.
No, I mean the extra reward stuff. If there's anything like for you specifically, I'm taking it.
Well, by all means.
Cool.
Cool.
All right, so what does Azalea do as she notices that Todrin's not leaving?
She's gonna. Like. She's gonna look like she was heading out the door to follow, and then she's gonna turn back and be like, "You're not gonna leave, are you? Like, as soon as we leave, and then like you finish your food, and then you're gonna be like, all right, peace. Just go."
I like stay, like do the thing I was doing earlier when I was moving slowly so I can eavesdrop.
I closed the door.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, now since you want to do that, fine. Domain F that. Yeah, no. You should just let me eavesdrop. Not since you
So now you're a stalker. Got it.
stalker, strong word.
Correct word, but strong word.
Inaccurate word.
I'm gonna
Go
continue.
on. Yes.
Waiting
Well.
for a response.
It would be easier. Probably give me a chance to get out before Elliot shows up again. But that's too easy. I think I'm gonna walk around for a while. You'll probably see him.
I mean, you're just gonna... What I'm trying to say is I want to help you figure out what's going on with Elliot. The two of you. I want to try and help, but I can't if you just leave. Leave. Not just like go out and chill out. I mean like leave.
It seems to me that it's the only way to do it. Or the only way to get rid of him. Or to deal with him. Is to either die, or maybe talk to the gods. Something like that.
I mean, we could talk to Toronto.
You know what? This time I'm gonna pop out. Or Febo. That works too.
Leave!
Hey, I'm trying to help you out here, alright? Just relax.
She's gonna
I'm trying to help you out here,
I'm
alright?
walling
Relax.
him off. I'm going to wall him off.
I'm trying to help you out here. Jesus.
Todrin, the clingy uncle.
Poke,
Yes.
let's just shut up for a quick second. Let them keep doing their thing. Look at your DMs.
Yes.
Then we'll switch back in a second. You guys keep going. I'm
Okay,
encouraging this. I like where this is going.
Do you really think this is doing anything? I'm trying to help you out. I don't understand why you're doing.
Well, I appreciate it, but from my perspective, I only know you guys from what seems to be a few days.
That's
I don't
fair.
work well with other people. And every time I try, it never ends well.
Well, things haven't ended yet, so they could still end well.
We don't know that.
We don't know if it won't.
You can't live your life going like, oh, I don't know this whether or not bad things are going to happen. Therefore, I do nothing.
You...
Do you mean?
I get it that you haven't really noticed for a long time, and we've known Elliot. Sorry.
Man, Elliot really got active recently. That's kind of weird.
No, the cat's trying to get out of my roommate's room, and I'm just hearing it bang. Anyways, I get that Elliot's been out a lot more than you have, and this is technically your body, and you don't know us well enough. But I can at least say we're trying to help understand. Once I have a bit of it, more of an understanding, maybe I can do something about it. But I don't feel like being alone with two minds and not knowing what's going on is healthy for you. Elliot's content because he's a kid, but you're alone, and I don't think that's a good thing.
Go get your stuff. I'll be here when you come back. Just give me some time to think.
Anyways, Azalea gives like a kind smile, and then will push her and Ryzen out the door.
I literally showed up to help. I don't know what I'm being antagonized to.
You and I are gonna have a long conversation on the entire way over there about stalking.
Stalking is a strong word.
Strong word that applies to this situation. Ryzen, as she closes the door.
Question. I domain past the door.
So you domain past the door. You stayed within your domain the entire time. You stayed silent until you decide, oh look, I can be important, and then boop. Indigo.
Back in, Poke.
I was going
I'm
to.
just imagining the perspective of the butlers and maids seeing
I
this.
was literally going.
Yeah,
I was
they're all just staring at you guys.
I was.
With
trying
questioning
to-
looks, like should we intervene? Like, no,
Just
they might
trying.
be have it got it handled. They are special guests.
I was just waiting.
I'm not saying you're not. I'm not saying you're not being helpful, but I'm just saying if you want to be helpful, then stick around and frick around and find out instead of being in your domain.
Literally
Because
closed it. You
I
literally
closed the
it.
door because I thought that you were walking away, and I did not look in your direction to see that you came back or were doing whatever the fuck you do.
I'm just trying. I'm just trying.
So.
You know.
Like, Tandra's just hearing this the entire way as Azalea and pushing her and Ryzen down the fucking hallway.
All right, so while this is going on, while this whole endeavor was going on, and once again we're assuming the lock is here with us, but Pooba and Loof and the Magic Father, the Magic Father is leading you guys down these long hallways, and then you see he turns around. Where did they go? You know what? I don't have time for this. Let's keep going. As Loof and Pooba, you would realize that Azalea and Ryzen are not with you.
Oh, Ryland's not there either.
Well, Ryland was never there to begin with. He wasn't even there in the breakfast.
Okay. Let me show you.
No, because Ryland just would be weird.
Yeah, Ryland has business he wants to attend to.
It's some pretty good business. I'll say that.
You can have business with his Tech 9.
You're
You
just
can have business with
you
his
don't
Tech 9
have
if you
any
really want
business to
some.
attend to.
Ooh, he said you got no business. He said you got no
Yo,
job.
this
Unemployment.
Uzi got business.
So,
Glock 9 got business.
all right, to continue on.
Go ahead, see what happens.
So,
Be funny.
the Magic Father leads Pooba and Loof. You go into this room that is, and basically from your perspective, you would know that this was the opposite of where the throne room is. But you see that he slides open a door. I've brought them. You can go in. He tells Pooba, Loof, and Locke.
Alright.
And you see that in this large round table, there's many chairs, and you see Bishop Elma sitting at the very end. Please, have a seat. Is it just you two?
Dude, I thought Locke was there
Oh,
too.
sorry.
Yeah.
Did he die? Did he die on the way? Yo,
He was struck by lightning, and I removed him from.
Is it
plane of
just you
existence.
three?
At least two of us should begin here sometime.
Magic Father, could you escort them here if they got lost? That isn't my concern. I have things to do. And you see he walks off. Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, that's exactly what Ronald said.
Well then, I guess I will start with this. You see that she pulls out a box. Let me see. There it is. She pulls out this wooden box, and she sets it on the table. You can tell that for her it is a bit heavy, but she manages just to slide it on there. This one is for your friend Ryzen. And this one, as you see, she picks up what you would assume would be a staff that it's wrapped in of some very thick cloth. Is for your friend Azalea.
Alright, big box, staff.
And I was hoping that everyone would be here in case there was any questions regarding the items or just in general.
Are we nearing it or are we
Yeah,
lost?
like how
You guys are
far-
heading there, but I'll let you know once you're there.
All right,
Nah,
so
those two don't ask any questions at all. They kind of just keep to themselves. They never
Shut
really.
the fuck up!
You're not there.
I shoot a bullet and then I'm trying.
Well then, oh, and my apologies. And one last thing. You see that it pulls out a very tiny metal box. Loof,
Loof like stiffens up.
would you mind coming over here, please? As you see, she stands up from her seat.
Mm-hmm. And she kind of like goes over there.
You see that she extends a hand towards you. Do you extend yours?
She kind of like hesitates for a second, then reaches forward.
You see that she gently grabs the back of your hand and then sets the box on top. You see that she hasn't let go of you yet. This is very, very important. And I suggest you use this when it's absolutely necessary. There's a whistle inside, made of metal. Although it's inaudible for, I think, anyone to hear, its vibrations, no matter where you are on the earth, will be heard, or I guess felt, by the Magic Father. And because this one specifically is attuned for the Queen, he will immediately let the Queen know that you are calling for her. Now, depending on where you are in the world, you might not get a quick response, as sending anyone as an envoy is a very difficult task during these times. We only have 3 of these, and we're entrusting one to you. You see, she lets go.
She kind of like Loof kind of holds it and then like puts it in her bag. And she like takes a bow and like steps back.
Do you have any questions, Loof?
I believe this will suffice.
Very well. And at this point, not Puba, Ryzen and Azalea would be going in as you see Loof putting something in her bag.
Sorry we're late.
Oh, it's quite alright. Please, have a seat. I see Puba's already sitting at the end of the table.
Sit down.
I sit down.
So, Loof, do you head back to your seat, I presume?
She kind of stays standing next to her seat. She doesn't really like sitting.
Alright, you see that she doesn't pay much mind to it. But you do see that Azalea and Ryzen are now in the room.
Hey, you two.
Mm-hmm.
You got a box and you got a stick.
A stick. She takes it.
Sounds like one of my kids. Which is like,
I'll hand it to you in a second.
Okay.
First things first, and you see that she starts pushing this box. And Ryzen, you can tell this is a bit heavy for her, but she eventually does move it to the center of the table.
Did you need help with that at all?
It's fine. It's fine. One of you can definitely carry it back. All right. So you see she opens it, and Ryzen, you see that in very soft fabrics, there are little dents on that's holding these crystal balls.
Mm-hmm.
Here are some experimental crystal orbs of various types. We have this one for earth magic, this one for wind magic, lightning magic, water magic, and this one was the toughest of them all, but this does contain a little bit of healing magic. So it's probably not going to be as potent as you hoped for, considering the healing magic itself is already very difficult to obtain.
Doesn't need to be. So you said I got, before I check, you said I got I got
Earth, wind,
wind,
lightning,
lightning,
fire,
fire,
water,
water,
and healing.
healing.
Now,
Alright, sick.
Trey and I have already discussed how that's going to work, and we will be
Yeah.
discussing with you either after session or at least before next session, hopefully.
Oh, like in terms of like how these things do their
Yes,
thing.
because they're experimental, so they don't work exactly as other crystal orbs would work, but hopefully you would enjoy getting to use these, because they work a little differently.
So me
got the
asking them
list.
questions as to how they work and all that stuff I wouldn't get that answer now. I just have to
You
wait.
would get the answer now, but I can't tell you right now in character, but
everything that
you would know. She would explain it to you if you did ask, and we'll just leave it at that.
Okay, so yeah, that's so she'll explain every question I would have, and then after session, I just ask you those questions, and you
Yes,
tell me.
yes.
Got it. Fine. Got it. All right. Huh.
Do you have any other questions, Ryzen?
No, that's about it. Thank you. And wait, is it just
Alright.
one of each, by the way?
Yes, it's one of each.
Okay, I take them and put them in the bag that I recently bought.
This is
actually-
a pretty hefty box, so you're gonna have to carry this.
I was taking them out, but then I realized
taking them out.
maybe
Oh,
I
okay.
shouldn't. I thought to myself, maybe I shouldn't take them out now because I don't know entirely how fragile any of that stuff is. So I'm just
You would definitely know that they're not as fragile as you think they are. The reason they're put in the casing like this is just to keep them separated from each other. That way, they're not colliding with each other. Because if they would collide, something bad may happen with some reactions.
Sick. Yeah, leave them in there. I reach and then I think to myself, maybe that's not a good idea right now, and then close the box. Got it.
Man's playing a point and clicks like maybe I shouldn't do that right now. Maybe I shouldn't do that right now.
So, you see that she goes and picks up the staff that is covered in a lot of fabric, or cloth. And she walks up to Azalea. Here you go, Miss Azalea. This is your staff that was modified thanks to our wonderful... Frick, I already forgot what his title was. To our wonderful weaponsmith here at the Coronal District.
I'll take a look at it.
You see that she takes off the cloth, and you would notice that there are 3 clear crystal rings that surround the near top of the staff. So do you grab it?
Yes.
As soon as you grab it, you feel a surge of energy sucked away from you for a second. It leaves you a little bit, it leaves you dizzy for like a good 10 seconds. But then you would notice that those clear crystal rings are now filled with this green energy that just flows inside of it now.
Oh, dear daisies and tulips.
Are you all right?
Ooh, I just felt like I just went back into the freshing lake of swamp water. Oh my god, I'm good.
Well, I was told that it would drain a bit of your magic. I was also told that a bit of your blood that was used from the samples that was provided to us by the Magic Father was the only reason why I was able to absorb anything that you had in terms of your healing magic.
Immediate thought in Mughul's head. I made a blood pack with a stick.
Yeah.
So
accurate.
whenever
Azalea's
it
gonna like go like, oh.
whenever it becomes empty, it would take a little bit part of your magic energy and it will store it into the staff. And as you requested, that healing energy can be used by anyone without an incantation.
Good. Good. That's amazing. Thank you. Oh, I'm
Do you have
still dizzy.
any further questions?
No. That's great. Actually, no, I'm good. Never mind.
All right. Well then, that's really all from me. When are you all planning to depart?
That's a good question.
We'll let you know when we figure it out.
Well, hopefully it's
Probably-
not too long, or at least according to the rules, you will have to start paying to sleep in those quarters by tomorrow.
We'll be heading out tonight.
Yeah, that sounds. I think tomorrow's a very good idea. Actually, we'll be.
How
Oh,
much?
yeah, everything,
Actually, no. Hold on. How much?
Yes,
Stay
that
in a
sounds
room?
really good. We will be leaving soon.
That would be about, let's see, in those chambers, roughly around 3,000 gold pieces a night.
Yeah,
Have
yeah,
a great day. You're
yeah,
so
wonderful.
thankful.
Well, we can't thank you enough for these gifts and whatnot. We'll be out of here soon.
Very well. I do wish you luck on your journey then.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Man, y'all really just like dodging spending money. That's crazy.
That's
3,000?
Gotta scalp when you
Three
can.
3,000, my G.
We don't
This
have
is
any-
the
we don't even
Cornell
I don't think
district.
all of-
You are getting delicious food in a really good room, so...
3,000 is a bit out of our pay.
You got that.
Hey, grade.
You got that.
Yeah,
you got
that too.
Who?
Do you all remember your way out, or would you like me to escort you?
I believe we would need some assistance.
That is perfectly fine. You see that she walks back to her chair, pushes it in, and then she walks out the room, expecting everyone to follow her. Does everyone follow her?
Yeah.
Yes. She starts to follow. Leaf starts following very
Okay.
eagerly.
And then I turn back
So-
and rob the place.
Before we get
3,000 gold, girl. Let's go.
before we get any further, Todrin, has there been anything specific that you been doing other than eating?
Yeah, I've been eating the whole time. No. After that, he's probably just gonna head out, walk a while. Eventually,
So you're gonna head out
to...
You're gonna head out the castle.
Yeah.
Okay. So you walk out. You're now outside the gates. You see the guards. They nod at you as you walk out. The air feels nice. It's a nice breeze. The clouds appear to be covering the sun a bit. Is there anywhere in particular you want to head in the Cornell district?
Wait a
The
minute, hold on.
library.
Didn't we make a promise to somebody?
Did you?
Yeah, we made a promise to this guard that we kidnapped all that way back.
Oh my
Do any of you
God.
guys remember?
I remember we made a promise with the guy that lost his arm that we would,
That we
Grander?
interrogated. Yeah.
Yeah, but what was it? I don't think I think the promise was that we would just make sure we're not doing anything.
Yeah.
stupid.
Was it just
I'm
that?
pretty, I'm pretty sure it was just a don't don't break my trust. I'm trusting you guys to be good people, like you
Okay,
said.
cool.
Don't
Okay, because
don't
I
go
wrote
around and
down
start
you
shit.
made a promise to somebody, and I totally did not write what we promised.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he
That's
was just
fine, that's
like,
fine.
you guys. I'm pretty sure it was like, you guys
Don't
said
worry, you
you
can
guys
watch
were
the
good.
VOD, and if it's
The
something,
library.
if it was something,
No,
if it
no. You leave Lawrence alone.
Okay, yes,
We're going. Todrian is going to the library.
you're going to the
God dang it,
library,
give me a
all right?
second.
book.
Okay, wait. Did you say
Reading
that the rest of the party is being
rainbow.
escorted out? I just need this information for my own knowledge.
The rest of the party is gonna be escorted to where Todrin was, but while that whole thing was happening, I'm giving Todrin an opportunity to do whatever he wants to do.
Okay, yeah, I was on that part. I just didn't know about the other part.
Mhm.
Perfectly fine.
Can
Alright,
I? Sorry, really quickly. This is. No, I'll do it. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Actually, this is not important.
Oh, okay.
Now ask the question. You already got my attention. Come on.
What tier was Pooba put into for the magic again?
Sect.
Irrelevant. Oh.
Sect tier.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, have
So,
a good day. I
so
get
to
it, I'm
continue
not
on,
important.
He was put in the irrelevant category. Anyway.
Todrin, you do find a library. You see that there's not a lot of people here right now, which you would assume is because, it's early morning. But the store is open. And you see an old clerk at the table.
I'm looking for books on gods.
Book on gods. Let's see here.
On God. On God.
On God, on God.
On God.
On God, on God.
Those books better be busting.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Not on this page. You see he turns really slowly. No.
Yes.
Are you having trouble?
I'm sorry, it's just really hard to see. But I will find it eventually. No. Wait, did I skip it? Let me go
It'd
back.
been easy to just go back to the Fade District. That
He's looking for it on his own.
You start looking for it on your own?
Yeah. No,
Roll me an investigation or perception.
I like.
So with a perception, you see that you do find an area where the more religious books tend to be. When within 11, you do see one where it talks about how a lot of the religion revolving Girano works, a little bit more on how Febo works, but those are the main two names that you see.
He doesn't give a frick about those two. He wants to look for the other one. The ones he hasn't heard of yet.
All right. I'll give you one. You one investigation roll now that you have the general area.
There was one that was somewhat interesting. It was during when we were trying to find the black market, and there was the markings everywhere. That was Kansas, right?
Kansas, yes.
Kansas. All right.
Jesus.
Well, Jesus.
No. Not Jesus.
With a 17. Oh, yes?
No, you're good.
Okay. With a 17, you see you're looking really hard, and you know you've gone through this entire section, and it dawns on you, it's like, Kansas is not on here. But there is a book that does catch your attention, and it's one with a lot of strange markings on it, similar to the one you saw in that church. And
interesting.
So would you pick that one up?
Yeah.
So you see, you take that book, and then you see that the title is just all scratched out. You can't read it at all. But you see, when you open the book, you see that it seems to be a story of some sort. It's not one of those, like, non-fictional books that tells you about, oh, this god is known for this or this or that. This seems like a full-fledged story.
I like stories.
And as you turn the pages and look at the condition of the book, you see that the book itself is actually in pretty good condition. Despite the pages being very weird in terms of like how crumpled it is and how a lot of the pages seem torn, you see that this book has definitely gone through a lot, but doesn't seem to be missing any pages. You see some of them have been somehow put back together, um, and whoever had this book definitely went on a wild journey with it, but it's intact at least.
Okay. Should I read it there or just take it with me?
That's up to you.
I'm gonna read it. Great. I'm gonna read it.
All right. So as you're reading it, you're not gonna be able to get too far. This is a pretty thick book.
Right.
But this is the story. This is roughly the story that you get from this. It talks about a lone figure who can't really find a place in the world. Every time they go visit a group of people in a town or city, disaster tends to fall around them for some reason. And this figure doesn't know why. He doesn't even know what he is himself. He doesn't appear to be human. He doesn't seem to be a beast folk of some sort. He's just this dark figure that has proportions of something human-like, but isn't. You see that the story tells how he encountered this beast that's covered with scales, 20 times the size of himself. And that beast doesn't seem to get corrupted by any way by any misfortune that brings when, he's around the other towns and cities. And this big scaled beast tells the protagonist of the story that you are the one that is not the problem. You are not causing the misfortunes. The problem is people are seeking you in order to cause their other people misfortune. But unfortunately, the world doesn't work like that. The moment you wish misfortune on others by using someone else's power, it will fall on you instead. And that is as far as you've gotten in the story.
All right. Interesting. Is this a book? Is this a place where you can buy books, or
you're not sure? You do see that there is a place where books get dropped off, but then there's also, a tally mark on behind of books that are being sold.
All right. I was gonna walk up to the guy who's probably still searching for the God section,
which he is.
Dang it.
Give me a second. Oh, I found it. If you go to that section right over there, you should be able to find books regarding the gods.
I'd like to buy this book.
Oh, okay. Let me see. As he holds out his old, frail hands. Do you give him the book?
Yeah.
As he looks at it, inspects it. I see, it's this one. You see he turns around to his board, and you see that it seems that every section of the library is divided in this board behind him, and you see he just takes a piece of chalk and then just tallies in this one section, which you have no idea what it means or anything, but to the old man it means something. All right, for this book, It will be 15 gold pieces.
He gives him 15 piece.
All right, you see that you put down the 15 pieces. You see he starts counting them one by one, very slowly. Then, after a minute or two, he counts them all, and then you see that he turns around, takes out a little book cover that he then places the book in, and then he hands it over to you. Here you go.
Thanks. And he's gonna leave.
Come back anytime.
He'll never come back.
So, as you leave, let's hop over to Rylan.
Just as I leaned back.
Thank gosh.
We're
not gonna
gamers
ask
here. You
without
have to lean forward. Anyways,
I was
So-
like, all right.
No, break the
Like-
posture.
I was like, it's not on me. Time to lean back. Just kind of enjoy this
So-
session for now. And then you're like, let's see what
Frick.
Rylan's doing. And I'm like, God.
So Rylan, after
want-
your interesting encounters and conversations that you had,
Oh yeah.
you do see a familiar face approach you. Oh, hello. You're forgive me, Rylan?
Yeah, that's correct.
I don't know if you remember me, but I am Dr. Dola. I'm looking for the rest of your group. You happen to know where they are?
Unfortunately, no, I don't. I'm actually looking for them myself. I had some
Hmm.
business to take care of, and now I'm trying to figure out exactly where they are.
I just got done handling some business myself. And well, there was a little parting gift I wanted to give them. But if you don't mind, may I accompany you so we can search for them together?
No, I don't mind at all.
Thank you very much. If I may ask, what kind of business were you doing?
Oh, just looking around, having some chats with some interesting people.
Very well. I'm actually quite surprised that this group kind of accepted you as quickly as they did.
I still don't think they exactly trust me, but can't say I blame them either.
Well, I guess trust is just something you build up, and at least with them, hopefully, it doesn't take too long. You seemed very determined to do whatever task that seems to be on your mind, so hopefully that doesn't interfere with anything.
It should be fine.
So, Rylan, do you head back towards the Cornell District?
Yeah, probably.
Alright. So you see that she's following you. Is there a reason we're going to the Cornell District?
Last place I saw him.
Interesting. So as you guys are walking through, Rylan, do you have anything to say to Dr. Dola before we proceed?
No, probably not.
Okay. So as you're walking into the Cornell District, Rylan, you would see Todrin walking out of the building.
Well, I found one of them.
Oh, Todrin over here. Oh, Elliot? I'm not sure which one's out
Nope.
right now.
Todrin.
Ah, okay. Are all of you separated at the current moment, or?
No, the rest should be back at the castle.
Ah, I'm sorry, castle?
Where we are staying.
You were all invited to stay at the castle.
I guess so.
That is very interesting. Um, I I guess that explains why I couldn't find you all at any of the inns in towns.
Oh, we thought you knew.
I was not made aware. But very well. Would I be allowed to enter?
Well, if you're with Rylan, probably.
All right, we can definitely give this a shot. Um, I guess we're heading to the castle now.
It would definitely seem that way.
Very well. You both may lead the way.
Oh, well. I have some other stuff I gotta take care of.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't mean to assume. Very well. Rylan, you know your way back to the castle?
That I do.
Okay. If you don't mind escorting me there, be so kind.
He'll give a nod and they'll set off.
All right. So, back with the big group. So, Bishop Elma had just escorted you guys back to the main hall where, where the room to the north would lead to where you guys were eating. Well then, I will be leaving you all here. If there's anything you need, you may ask the maids and butlers. But do please let one of them know when you are leaving out of the walls. That way we're aware of where you all might be heading, at least. Well, I have some other things to do, so if you'll excuse me. You see that she walks off. Azalea and Ryzen. You would notice that Todrin is not at the table where you were all eating breakfast. In fact, it seems that the maid and butlers are finishing cleaning up the entire area.
I will mention that the egg is still nowhere to be found.
Azalea at first looks kind of sad, like, oh, he left. Oh no.
And he took the chicken too.
And then it's like, he took the chicken. Tajin doesn't care about the chicken. He's still around. He still can.
Nah,
That's like
he took it to eat
Azalea's
it.
like, bro.
Rations.
Right when
She's
he's
gonna,
about to
like-
get to cooking, Elliot's like, "Huh? What do I?"
Oh no.
Well,
So, what do you guys do?
assuming that Elliot and Tajin are still around, so why don't we go find them? He probably did go for a walk though, because he said he was wanting to walk around. So we'll see.
So, do you guys
good with
leave
that?
the castle?
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know.
All right. So you both leave. I'm assuming Loof and Pooh Bar are following.
Loof is like very much in a hurry to get out of the castle and leave.
Azalea would
Yeah,
definitely
everyone's-
notice this.
I do. That, yes, that I do.
What was that, Pooh Bar?
If everyone's going, I'll go.
All right. So you all leave the castle. And then as you guys are heading out, you do notice Dr. Dola being led by Rylan heading towards the front gates. Oh, greetings, everyone.
Hi. You too.
It's nice to see you all. Although, I must admit, I wasn't expecting all of you to be resting at the castle.
Neither were we, but here we are.
Well, I had a parting gift for you all, since I will be heading out by tonight.
Oh, really? You're going back to Michelle's now?
Yes, I've taken care of all the business I need here, and hopefully, Mayshills will be receiving a lot more help in regards to protection and being able to have very safe trade routes between us and other smaller villages. So, why don't we head over to the Frick. I already forgot the name of the district.
The frick.
What's the Frick district?
The Frick district is where I'll kill you all.
Oh no.
Oh damn.
Get fricked.
Frick us then,
I mean,
huh?
all people, I guess Dola, you know?
Alright, here it is. Why don't we head over to the Parlu district? And you see that she starts walking, you guys, walking towards out the Coronal district. You guys follow?
No. Yes.
Ryan will follow.
Okay, so I assume
yeah.
everyone's gonna
Yeah.
follow. And you
Yeah.
see that as she heads out, there's a horse with a wagon at the very bottom of the giant slope that leads into the Coronal district. Let's get on this. It'll be faster to arrive there. Puba, would you mind riding the horse again? Puba, roll me in animal handling.
Oh boy.
Critical fail.
So with a 14, you just meet the DC.
Sick.
So you see that the horse was looking at you very sternly. He's like, didn't like when you approached it. But then, seeing that it doesn't sense any hostility from you, it lets you climb on its back.
Mutual respect, don't make this awkward.
So, you see that you start riding through in the wagon. By the way, this is one of the closed wagons, so it has like the overhead thing, and it's a bit bigger than the one you guys came in when you were escorting Dr. Dola from A-Shells. So it holds a little bit more seats, so everyone can actually sit here now. So, does anyone say anything to each other or to Dr. Dola?
Why is people always doing it in Hodo? No, it's kind of weird.
I'm driving the horse. Frick you. I'm in charge here. Don't make me turn this thing around.
I'll turn this thing, dang it.
So, does anyone have anything to say to Dr. Dola or to each other? As Rylan now is also here.
Rylan's in the corner, man. He's being shady. As always.
Bruh.
One bottle of beer on the wall, one bottle of beer. Take one down, pass it around.
If y'all don't let us start talking, we're gonna keep doing this.
Yeah. What do you do now that the one beer's off? It's just...
I've never reached 0 before. Hang on.
Okay.
Oh
I don't
no.
want bottles of whiskey on the wall.
Wait, what happened? My Discord literally froze.
He
Okay.
said I never reached 0 before.
Oh. Oh.
Look what you did.
Here he goes.
You see Dr.
Did I
Dola
do
just
that?
quietly snickers to herself.
This is fine.
So, if anyone,
Yep.
so if there's not gonna be no major conversations, we will proceed.
We don't
So-
talk, I sink.
So as you all are enjoying Puba's wonderful singing,
Lies and fucking slander.
You guys eventually do make it
Enjoying
towards.
is a strong word.
You guys do make it towards the edge of the Parlu district. And you see that when she gets off, well, not when she gets off, my bad, apologies. When you guys stop there, then she gets off. Well, I assume that you guys will be heading out very soon. So, this is where the horses are usually parked, since I'm not sure how long you all will be staying. But take the horse and wagon as a gift from me.
Huh.
I hope that this will help with your travels. I know that going on foot isn't the most viable option.
Thank you. And that's a generous gift, don't know.
I'm gonna
Well,
give her a hug.
you see she accepts the hug. Well, I'll be honest, if it weren't for you all, I probably wouldn't have haven't gotten in contact with the queen herself directly, and you also saved my life back in those sewers. It's the least I can do.
Well, if not for you, we wouldn't have been here. So, thank you, and you're welcome.
No, I'll
I
applause
just
for the one that
wish I
made it all
could.
possible.
I just wish I could do more, but I also have my own responsibilities back at Mayshell's.
I'm gonna take her hands and be like, "You did more than enough." And if not
She
for
gives you a
you,
warm
I probably
smile.
wouldn't have found him.
You had the power inside you all along, Azalea. I just helped point it in the right direction.
And sometimes that's all that's needed. So thank you.
Well then, I'll start heading back. I do want to peruse around here in the Parlu district for a bit before I go tonight. I do wish you all safe travels, and just know that you're always welcome back in Mayshells.
I'll wave her goodbye.
See, she waves back at all of you as well as she walks away and disappears within the crowd.
And we never saw her again.
Yeah, I stabbed her as soon as she went back in the OC box.
So, you guys have a wagon now and a horse. And I'll make sure to add that to your inventories, because that is also going to be a very interesting mechanic that I'm going to be adding to you guys.
Fast travel, let's go.
No. No. Anyways.
Set a goal to make it a solitude.
What? Yeah. So, we're going back to Todrin.
There was just one thing I wanted to see if I could do.
Okay.
I don't even know if she's left yet, but I want to look for
Alright, who is her? Gorda. Alright.
Let's go.
I don't know if she's left yet, but there's something I wanted to ask. Just a real quick question.
That's perfectly fine.
Roll
So.
me investigation.
Alright.
Alright. 9.
You're not seeing anything. You look all around, you look back at the end, all around the Fey District for the most part.
Because that's where she used to be. That's where she was staying, right?
Right, that's where she was. She was at the same inn that you guys stayed at during the Fey District. Actually, she didn't stay there. Correction, my apologies. She visited you guys there, as she was most commonly found near the Queen in her quarters. And she was saying that she stayed within the Corno District with the Queen. She did her job staying there.
Right. I've made a grave mistake.
You don't see her in the Fey District, and not sure how good your eyes are right now, given you're looking around the Corno District, and we're just like, well, don't see her there. I looked all around the central part of the first door, but
Now,
not
now
seeing
let me
her.
ask you one thing.
Yep.
Would it even be worth trying it again?
Well, you did use an investigation roll in the Fey district. So if you're gonna look in the Coronal district, I'd say that's probably worth another roll.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I will say this before you do roll. So, with the amount of time it takes to travel between these districts, and I assume the party will probably be heading back to the Coronal district at some point, correct?
Yee.
All right. So, by the time this happens, it will be close to nightfall. So, Todrin, you may roll your investigation. And then if you happen to talk with Skorda, right after, the party will be arriving at the Coronal district.
She's a future
Oh, he's
seer. How did
rolling.
she not see this coming?
Rolling the hard dice, I see.
Nat 20.
No way.
Nice.
Yes.
There's no
Here, hold on,
freaking
hold on.
way.
Sick.
I bet. I promise
Oh.
you. Hold on.
We'll
Oh
take
my
it
God,
now.
you
Oh wait, no.
better help.
I have to turn off my thing. Hold on.
Yeah,
I
like
promise
that's
you, I'm
sick.
not lying.
There's no freaking way.
My hand.
Pixar didn't.
He's that good.
Pixar didn't
Nah,
happen.
man.
Pixar didn't happen.
Nah,
my
man. I
food.
refuse to believe you.
Did you
I
not
can. We
get rid
can't.
of your
You didn't turn the
background?
thing off. Yeah, you didn't turn the background off.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Wait for it. Okay.
No way. Oh
There it
my
is.
God, he's that good.
Oh, yeah. That is in fact
All right.
He's
H20.
that
Well,
good.
I'll let you handle this part, Trey, because I do need water. So I'll be back.
Okay.
I'm
Well
locked.
then.
Locked on.
Man really just said, yo, Doctor, don't worry. Peep this nat 20. All right. So, wow. Well then. You find Skorda. Actually, you don't even find Skorda directly. You're looking all around this Corno district. You've spoken to some guards, you've looked around some pubs, some cathedrals, and you finally see her. Or yes, you don't see her directly, but you see her name while inside of the inn that you guys are staying in, where I believe the cast from. You see her name on the list of guests, which has your names as well. And you're like, huh, so she is still here. Of course, not being able to just stare at the list the entire time, because, it's not your list to look at, but you kind of glimpse of it.
Mm-hmm.
You do see what room she's in, and it seems that she was about, 4 doors down from you guys. Right?
How have we not run into her?
It's wildly convenient that you guys just never noticed this in the first place.
Convenient.
Well, earlier, no one seemed to care where Squirtle was at the whole, explosions and whatnot. They were like,
I honestly thought she had left already because she did her job, right?
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought.
Imagine somebody who just leaves. Oh, you guys having a crisis?
Plus, that was
head
also
out.
multiple weeks ago in real time, so it's hard to remember things, especially when I was lacking on notes. Either way.
Listen. At first, you don't get much fun. She.
Go home.
The door.
Now it's
opens.
home. No
The door
vacancy.
opens. Stop it! It's the clowns. The door open, and eventually, you see Skorda. Hello. Oh. No. Todrin. Tell me your posture. Hello.
I was under the impression that you weren't even staying in Coral District. That was a pain.
No, I was supposed to be gone a bit ago. However, the Queen asked for favors as, everything came back to more stable ground. I will be leaving soon, next week or so, but that's under the grace of the Queen. I don't want to overstay my welcome, and I have things to do on my own right, so.
Well, there's something I need you to do for me as well.
Oh?
How How would you say that your palm reading are nearly accurate? They come to truth.
I've missed a few here and there as I am still human, but
Well,
they're normally accurate.
isn't she an elf? No, sorry, I just had to pick that out. Okay.
Hello, Ned!
Damn.
Get franked!
I am still a flesh. There you go, correction. Hi,
I'm still but a mortal.
I am but a mortal.
But they mostly were.
Yes.
Would you
wanna
mind?
go over? Oh, yes.
Would you mind, just in case, giving me another palm reading? I just want to make sure, and if it's
That
the
is
same thing,
the same.
that and if you could help me figure it out, because all I see is gibberish. Help me.
I was gonna keep a composure. Then he was like, "Trey, help me, Trey, please."
God.
Sure. I can look at it again. I haven't given it much thought since I gave the ones originally, but come in. By the way, Poke, you heard everything, correct?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. That way you know where to find them if you ever want to do anything with that information.
Frick Scorda.
Why do you hate Scorda, man?
I don't. I just had to say that.
She do, man.
Scorda hasn't done anything wrong.
I like Scorda.
Scorda beckons you in, and she kind of motions you to sit on the chair. And she kind of disappears to more of the kitchen area of this room. See, she comes back with tea. You could tell she was making tea the entire time. She sits down.
She knew this would happen.
And she puts both her hands out again, similar to the time you guys met the first time. I can try again.
All right.
And she will read. It's kind of the same, but it seems like it's more mixed up than last time. I'm gonna try to read this as scrambled as I can again because I don't have a re-scramble it. It's not the kind of thing I do have. However, let's see if I can do this correctly. Don't write this down.
I'm not gonna rewrite it down.
Thank God. Okay. Time will tell, stuck with a little clue. A journey you must find, yourself you must own. Never roughly your mother doth mourn, and entwined to the end goes on your behalf. With joy to display, hear my word. Never wildly, a journey you must find. Yeah, that was definitely the same thing twice. Right? Essentially, she continues reading it, and it's everything you have written down, but it's scrambled in a whole different order. And then she takes a moment after she finishes reading your poem, and she seems just as confused as you are. That's definitely not the same as last. Yeah. Normally they end up the same, one for one. I read it twice, 3 times, even 10 times is the same thing in the same order. But this isn't the same. It's telling a story, but I can't tell whose story. You figured out that you have a second person with you, a second soul.
Yeah.
Unless they're referring to you as like a raven, a crow, or any other kind of, I guess, aggressive being, and then your other half as its childish endeavor, I can't imagine it's only telling 2 stories here. For one, I don't think liquid they spray is something they would refer to as either one of you.
What is that even supposed to mean? Literal or figuratively?
I don't know. This is very different from most of the palm readings I've ever gone through. It's almost the line divines that concern. There's mythology, rumors, and old, and I do mean old legends of someone that's higher than even the gods, but not many know of those people. And for their line to be divines that concern in the fact that it's an entirely rearranged palm reading is just it's something higher than me. I've never seen something written like this. All the poems I've read have been straightforward and kind of lead to what they're going to go through next, but yours is almost handcrafted by something almost god levels of a deity. It has to be scrambled up for a reason. But if unless it's referring to you or Elliot as a foul, there's a third something here. I'd love to say that I can give you all the answers, but this is truly complex. There's so many things they're talking about here. Spells and protector of some sort. Even the line from a higher sector even emphasizes that this thing is being written and transcribed from the heavens above.
All right. You've helped out a lot. Even if it didn't explain much. I still got something out of this.
I'm glad I was able to help. I don't know how much longer will see me, but I will be here for the time being. How much longer are you guys staying?
That I'm not sure.
Well, if you need my help, I will be here.
Alrighty. Thank you.
Not a
Both.
problem.
This and the tea. It's pretty good tea.
Of course. Thank you. And you see she would start cleaning up the teacups. She would bid you a good evening. Unless you had anything else you wanted to add.
Nope.
Okay. Senor Alchemist!
So, as you start heading down to... I assume you will start heading down to where the main area is. I did not talk to you, Siri. What? So... Frick, I lost my train of thought now. Oh, yeah. Tardan's heading down. The rest of the party would just be entering the castle. And everyone would see Todrin walking down the stairs.
Oh. Hey.
Huh?
Hey. Everything good?
I guess.
Does he have the egg?
No, I threw that away. No, I'm just kidding. It's right there, next to on his hip.
I'm gonna go over and
Cage.
I'm gonna look at the egg.
Frick dodged.
Well,
You see the egg
Let's
is
figure out the
very, very active.
is it like close to hatching?
You would assume so.
Yeah, like
but not quite yet.
Luff's gonna take the egg, keep it by her.
Would Todrin let Loof take the egg?
No, it's my egg. I'm attached.
I mean, it's Elliot's egg. Elliot's right now. So yeah.
Okay, so you see, with no resistance at all, Loof, you have the egg now.
Yay.
Looks like it's about
I
to
must
hatch.
update my sheet.
Yeah, no, it's getting close. It's almost there. But have you? She's gonna like stand up properly and like look him in the eyes and be like, "Have you decided if you're going to stay?"
It seems like I have to.
Not a bad thing, though, is it? She like asks tentatively.
He shrugs. I don't know. But I feel like there's still some stuff I have to figure out, and I wouldn't be able to do it on my own. So I guess I'll tag along.
Well,
I love that tone.
Right, he's like gritting the
disheartened.
teeth. It was so good.
It's like, it sounds so disheartened by that. I don't think I was that bad.
Apologies, not to interrupt, but will you be staying for dinner? Says one of the butlers.
is it free?
I was just about to ask that. I was literally just about to ask
Well,
You broke me, forgot.
that.
From what I was told, this is your last night here. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very well. You may proceed to the kitchen.
As you start heading over, I'll look back to Todra and be like, "Well, I'm glad you've decided to stay. So, I care about both of you a lot. So, well, everyone, but."
My brain's shut off for like a good second. Quick restart.
That's
All right.
fine.
I'm sorry.
Happens to the best
He
of us.
nods. He nods and he's just kind of like, yeah. Sorry for making it sound like I didn't want to be around.
Yeah, fine. Wait, never mind. I don't think I. Wait, could I hear that conversation?
No,
This
you
is-
would. Yeah,
okay.
you're all in a group. You would hear that. Everyone
Oh,
would hear
sick.
everything.
No, this is
Oh,
a
sick.
secret conversation. No.
Dang, my bad.
Brilliant.
Quit
It was-
stalking. No, I'm
All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Ryzen.
Well, don't worry about it. Yeah.
sorry, I missed that last part.
Oh, I was gonna say something, but I couldn't think of it. Don't worry about it.
Let's just say it was super encouraging.
Yeah, sure, because that's Ryzen, super encouraging fellow.
So, you all sit down, you eat. And now, what is the plan? Will you guys be heading out tonight? Or will you be sleeping the night?
We have to start paying tomorrow night, so I guess we can sleep
Yeah.
tonight. Is that correct?
Yeah.
That is how it was worded.
Sick. Let's
Then I will stay.
get our free worth.
So,
I'm scared. You're gonna get a fucking 6,000.
All right, so that was how many? 3 nights, 9,000 gold.
So, does anyone have anything they want to particularly do before we time skip towards tomorrow morning after you would have all had breakfast and eaten or anything?
I would like to be extra shady.
All right,
Yes,
roll
sir.
me a deafness and a stealth
Okay.
and a performance.
Oh, God.
And a shade.
We gotta see how cool you're being in the shade.
It's like how
Deafness. Oh, good.
F.
deafness. I don't remember the other rolls.
how much
Um,
brood?
a stealth
and a
and
Stealth
performance.
and performance.
Stealth.
Let's see this brood. Oh,
Wow,
the
amazing.
brooding isn't existing. I don't see much brooding
Performance.
here.
Wait for it.
Okay,
that's a
Oh.
so
performance.
everyone
Nope.
sees Rylan Not sure if he's trying to be shady,
He's just nasty.
but he's looking pretty. He's looking pretty cool doing it, though. You have absolutely no idea what he's doing.
Pretty cool doing it.
He's trying to do a Batman brood, and he's just like.
Jeez.
All right, so
I would actually like to talk to Azalea real quick.
Okay, you may talk to Azalea. Will this? I will assume are you gonna pull her to a side, or is this within the group?
This is more something for her, so I guess pull to a side.
Okay, so Azalea and Ryzen, you have a moment together on the side.
Hey, yeah, did you ever, do that thing with Jarno, whatnot?
I did.
Did you ever get anything back from that?
Nope. Not yet. They're
Huh.
probably distracted by a bee.
I'm visibly confused at that, but I let that slide.
Or maybe
Like,
a butterfly. Ooh, firefly though.
He's becoming as bad as she is. God.
Shron. Huh. Shron's a very different deity, isn't she?
Yeah, no, she definitely is, but I don't know. I like her. She's probably the most down to earth. Get it? Anyways.
Yeah, I got that, yeah. Oh,
Anyways, but yeah, no, she gives back to me on her own time on these kind of things. So I just normally wait.
fair enough. I'm not here to rush anything, no. It's not I can't really force it. Can't really force her to answer. I don't talk to her or anything nature. I can't force her to answer, so yeah.
I mean, no, I understand. I mean, you talk to your god way differently than I would. Way different.
Okay, is that an issue or something?
No, it just makes me think that you're like talking to an aunt that you had to live with and she's done with your bullshit, but like you just keep going at it and she still cares about you, so she keeps answering you, but like she wish she didn't because you caused too much trouble kind of talk. She like blinks a few times.
That's weirdly accurate. But don't. No,
It's just
not question.
you're very comfortable with your goddess. So it's just different.
Well, if she had an issue that she would have said something earlier. Anyway,
She may have. But I will wait for now.
Horizon.
uh-huh.
You're starting to you're like really close to like one of the strongest hotspots to Febo, but like that connection kind of like ain't there, which is odd. Like she normally be stalking you. That's where you be getting the stalking from first, for sure. But like right now, you're just not feeling it. You don't know what happened. It just kind of like, boop.
Huh.
Almost like the Ethernet connection was just like cut with a pair of scissors, just flat gone.
Huh. She stopped listening. Interesting.
What?
See, Feb, if you think I'm a stalker, if you think I'm a stalker, Febo is way worse on that nature. Because,
I learned where you get it from.
again, I wouldn't classify myself as one, but
I love how you literally just said if you think I'm a stalker.
keyword
just-
if you think.
But
Never
she's
said
the
I.
worst one, as in you know that you are one, therefore,
That
ta-da, you're a
again.
stalker. I'm not
Again,
giving up on the fact that
not
you're a
how that.
stalker
You know
until
what?
you
You know what? This is. You know that's on. You know on
until
second
you
thought.
she
You
puts
know.
a hand on his shoulder and goes, until you accept the fact that you're a stalker, I will not stop calling you a stalker.
Hey,
Stalker.
Azalea.
It
Hey,
is.
Azalea.
God.
Did
Oh
you did
God.
you did you did you touch Ryzen?
Yeah, I
hand
did.
on-
Oh
Interesting.
no.
What did I
Ryzen,
do?
where on
Very,
this doll did
very
she
Uh-oh.
touch
teasing.
you?
Very
What?
interesting. The moment, the exact moment you touch Ryzen's shoulder, you see your
Explosion.
necklace flicker. It's not. It doesn't stay on with the amount of contact you make with Ryzen, but the moment you touch him, it flickers.
God, it's a bomb!
She's gonna stop.
Yeah.
She's like it mid calling him a stalker. The second she stops.
Yeah.
And the
Okay.
timeline goes forward.
Are you okay?
She's gonna touch him again. Like she's on the shoulder.
What happens?
Is there? I get the
Um,
first one. Is there a reason for this? What? You know what? No. No.
I'm sorry.
Here.
Like you see her demeanor from being playful and messing with you to concern.
Is
I'm sorry. I gotta go. She like walks
Oh.
off to her room.
Give it a second. My thing is alright. Sake is back. Is there a reason for the change in expression and whatnot?
She will just look at you and go, I gotta go, and she'll walk off to her room.
What did I do? What the fluff, man?
How
didn't even
dare
do it.
you, Ryzen?
What did I do? The fluff that I do? She touched me. I didn't even do it. She touched my shoulder. And now.
SMA.
Anyways,
The
so
audacity of this man.
I did not hit her. I did not.
so
Didn't even do it.
really quick,
Oh, hi.
clear. I'm trying to see how I'm gonna have Locke catch up with everything that happened.
Slime.
We can catch him up afterwards. He basically
Okay.
missed today, so if you guys want to have them all, they already do dinner, right? I
Yes.
just get too okay. I got stuck
All
in
right,
my lore.
Locke.
God dang it.
Is there anyone you want to talk to in particular? Everyone's at the table, at least party-wise.
Oh God, do I have to talk to them at the table?
You don't have to.
No.
I'm giving you the opportunity to, if you would want to.
Long story short, day was filled with we went to the bishop. The bishop had stuff for us. Yo, got the stuff from the bishop. Then
I would
people
have tried
started
to steal
freaking
from
off.
the bishop.
No, just no. That's literally just not gonna happen. Sorry, buddy.
Um,
However, Ryland
Oh.
fricked off into Canada. Did Ryland things, I guess. Todrick
Not
fricked
the
off into
Maple
Canada.
Land.
He did Todrick
Not the
stuff.
Maple Land.
Freaking the rest of your group were good Samaritans. They stayed where they're supposed to stay. And now you all were like, yo, time for dinner, unless y'all want to pay $3,000 to get breakfast and dinner
one more
again.
fact. Dr. Dola did stop by and gifted you guys a horse and wagon.
This is facts. It's not a Cadillac by any means,
a
but
lot better in chains. What?
Anyways.
Take the horse back.
Yo.
Take the horse back.
Hey,
Take it
yo.
back.
What
Anyways,
the heck?
so, anyone else want to do something before we roll to the next day?
I want to read more of that book.
Okay.
Before I
I
say what I'm
still
gonna
need
say,
to
does
finish
anybody wanna
typing
talk
that
to
out.
me?
So, I'll get to that to you, Steinar, when I can.
Daka asked if anyone wanted to talk to Locke in particular.
No, I wouldn't want to talk to someone like talk.
Hold on, a nopers in chat. Got it.
All right. So, we'll be moving on to the next day. Today is the 6th of 3rd spring. You all would have had breakfast,
What about
and you
second
know...
breakfast?
Sorry, repeat that?
Nothing. Just go on.
Okay.
It was this breakfast free?
You see they do serve you breakfast for free, so...
Okay, sick.
You don't have to worry about that.
If you're like,
But you
no,
do
this is
see
paid, I'm
that...
like,
You do see that, you are escorted out as, you know, your time has come to head out. You see that the guards were giving specific orders to help you escort you out the Cornwall district before they shut their huge doors. Yeah, so.
okay, now that I think about it, I never actually asked before, but how heavy is that box? Because I did just realize I probably was carrying that box around. So how heavy was that?
For you, Ryzen, it is decently heavy, but not enough to be like you'd be tired of carrying it after like 30 minutes. Like, no, you can carry it for a good while. And it has like a little handle thing, so you don't have to like constantly carry it with both hands. You could just pull it from the handle.
Like a little briefcase. It's like a heavier briefcase type thing. All right, got it.
Pretty much.
Someone called me.
But you do have the wagon now, so there's enough space on the wagon where you could just place the box.
Sick.
So, does anyone have any business to take care of in any of the districts for anything at all?
I talk to Theo before we leave.
Loof is going to try finding a store that sells like any sorts of face masks. Like a mask, sorry.
So, first we'll start off with Ryzen.
Really quickly.
Oh, yes?
Oh boy,
Rylan wants to do Rylan business.
Okay.
Yo,
so you'll be doing that with Trey.
Go do face mask.
Okay.
Go do face.
Okay, I guess I'm doing that first. All right, Loof. Eventually, you do find a store that sells a lot of different kinds of masks. That you put on your face. Oh,
there he goes.
All right,
Doctors.
And you see that the masks are pretty much all of. They only come in like 3 different shapes, but come in many different colors. See, one is in the shape of like what you would assume is some like nightmarish creature that you would probably like read in the book or something. Another one is just a very, very plain mask. The only openings are just 2 eye holes, and then the last of its kind you would see would be that of a bear.
She's gonna take the plain looking one.
The plain looking one. You see that it comes in a lot of different colors. They have the white and black one. There's a brown one, a red one, a blue one, and a green one.
She's going to take the... She's gonna take the black and white one.
You're gonna take 2.
Just one. Oh no. Oh, I thought it was black and white.
No, it's black or white.
She's gonna take the...
Michael Jackson.
Never mind. She's going to take black. She's gonna take the white one.
All right, take the white one, and that will be 18 gold pieces.
And she gives up the 18 gold pieces.
All right, make sure you subtract that from your inventory. And make sure you add that mask.
How much is it again? 18? Sorry?
Yes.
Got it. And she does this secretly, by the way. No one knows that she left.
Everyone roll a perception. Luke, you roll a stealth.
Like F that. No,
you just had to say it.
Yeah, if you didn't say anything, nothing happened.
Curse of D&D. You say I'm doing.
Yo, where you taking my egg?
Todrick!
Listen, Todrick has some new information.
Did you roll a stealth, Ricky?
Who knows?
Oh, stealth.
It could be a foul.
Blah, blah, blah.
Could it?
Where is
Da, da,
herself?
da, da,
Are you looking at me?
More
I'm
than-
looking at you. You
Or
have the
more than
one.
a foul.
So the only one who
You
would
have
notice
the, why are you looking at me?
is Todrin.
Cool.
So Todrin, you are aware that Loof went out to secretly go buy a mask and came back. You're the only one who knows this.
I just wanted to roll. There's no reason
That's
for me
fine.
to say anything.
Yeah, I was about to say there's no
Well,
reason.
you just
Hey,
shouldn't
like-
have said.
Hey,
Huh?
that
You never
bird
know.
girl's trying to do something
We're gonna-
sketchy.
We're gonna trade now. As
All right,
they go
so,
to see Theon to
Ryzen.
imagine.
Yeah.
All right,
What
is
it
everyone
is
gonna
that
go
you
with him,
want
or
to
are they
do.
gonna just let it be Ryzen?
Hmm?
Well, I'm asking everyone as a collective. Is everyone gonna go with Ryzen, or are they just gonna let it be a Ryzen thing?
Azalea is gonna go.
I didn't get any no's, so I'm just gonna imagine.
What's
everyone's
Ryzen?
going.
Wait, sorry, I missed what's
I'm
Ryzen.
going to
Ryzen's
Theo.
gonna go see Theo.
You know, robot dog girl.
Robot dog, huh?
You know, I need
Ray
to
and
say bye to my
Theo.
I need to say bye to my therapist before I leave. You know.
It's like, oh, I made you another dog. Now we get 2 pets.
Hey,
Sick,
Uh,
yo, good idea, yo.
Which district was this at?
I
this is
think
the
that
Fey
was.
district.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're taking the
Okay.
wagon, Tajin's just gonna chill in there.
She was the store owner of the.
This was the NPC you created, right?
Yeah.
That's fair. You can continue. I'm just looking at my notes.
She's in. Give me a second. She's in the store that is called. Oh my god.
Wait, it's
Hunter
called? Oh my
Stop.
god.
Did my job. Cracked on the sticks. She makes custom archery things, which Pooba has never been to once. But you know
Okay, yeah,
what?
I've seen it.
And
Hunter
know
Stop.
me.
Hunter Stop. Yep.
Experience.
Give me a second.
Tranquility.
Let me just call my my light provider. Alexa,
Experience.
let there be light.
Tranquility.
Frick is wrong. Alexa,
No.
let there be light. Thing useless goddamn fucking bedroom Alexa.
All right. So you all
Anyway.
make it to the Fey District. You stop by the Hunter Stop.
As you enter this humble shop, you can see it's been through quite the renovation. She's moved everything so it's like more floor space. There's not a lot of aisles now. You know, everything's kind of visibly seen. It seems like she has a lot of the stuff in the back now, so that people can't just like run out of the store with it. It seems like a lot of trust issues. And her, like, you see her behind the counter. She's turned around right now, working on something. But the moment Ryzen runs in, immediately he's met with like the barking of a dog, it seems. And Ray immediately is like, "Who the frick is in my? Oh, it's Ryzen. That's the homie."
Hey,
He
sick.
runs over to you, and he's just kind of running laps for the usual. And then Theo eventually is just sitting behind the counter, and you hear her voice, and she's like, Ray, stop. Oh, we have company. Okay. Oh, hi, Ryzen. Hello.
Theo.
How's
Hi.
she doesn't
Nothing.
stand up noticeably. Kind of just sit there, even though she
Hmm?
seems as energetic as ever.
Theo? Are you okay? Is there anything?
I'm perfectly fine. There was just a little tiny bit of itty bitty kind of issue when all the everything happened. I kind of sorta little bit broke my leg. It's
The
fine.
fluff?
It's fine. It's fine.
You keep
It's
saying it's fine. You know. You are. What the fluff, Theo? I can't keep saying everything's fine when it's not. It's like this is like a thing. It's becoming a pattern now. They just keep going like, "Oh, it's fine" and whatnot. You know, I just broke my leg. You know, it's
I can
just.
fix a robot. I can make all these bows and arrows. I can fix a leg or two. It's fine.
Okay then. Why isn't it? Okay then. Where's the leg fixing? You know, where's the progress on that then?
It's in a cast. You can't replace bones with metal. That's just weird.
Wolverine.
I was thinking more like modern prosthetics, but that's
Yeah, I
actually...
was like, modern prosthetics. That's kind of a.
Yeah, okay. But so like they just like sit, it's like sitting down then like
I
is
don't really need to do a lot of moving. I can just take care of everything I need to right here. Did you need something, by the way? What brings you here?
I mean
Nope.
sorry.
There goes
Thank
right
God
there.
it wasn't me.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay,
thank
sick.
God.
Yeah, no, it was me. My Discord froze for a bit.
Bro, I just did an speed test and said I was good like 7 times in a row. I was like, fuck it,
Yeah,
I'm going back
no.
in. And I was like, God damn. And then Trace talked. And I was like,
Yeah, no, that was me. It was me. My Discord froze for a little bit. And I was just where I'm about to leave the city or whatnot, and I want to check up on you, see if you're alright, because the whole
Oh, did you want to
dist-
get a bow finally after that thing you've been using wore out?
it didn't wear out actually.
Still
I did.
works.
Yes.
I was really hoping to tinker with it and maybe make another one, but that would take
I mean,
ages.
Huh. I don't really have much of a way to give you this for now, because obviously I kind of need it. But
Yeah, it would take me too long to figure out how it works in the first place. It's so weird. I don't know how you get away with that. Of confiscated at this. At least that's what they normally do with anything that I make.
yeah, yeah, because you see, I do this nice little thing, something that it's revolutionary thing. I hide it when I'm near people that might take
What
it.
do you think I do with most of my stuff? But I have to abide by rules and laws and regulations. Like, ugh. Why can't I just make anything? It's so bad.
I know they're pesky rules. I know they're a bit annoying, but
Then there's like somebody talking about some kind of convention or something.
yeah, yeah, must be.
That's when I made
difficult.
explosive arrows, but then they abolished that too.
Explosive air. Do you still have any of those like illegal things, or were they all taken away and whatnot? And you never made them again?
I made one and then showed it to a high up, and they were like, "This is literally not okay." And then
Okay, you see, that's your issue. You keep showing them to people. I can't
I
show.
have no one else to prove that I can make things. I just wish the queen would hire me at this point. I can make probably some kind of bio bow or bio arrow. I haven't gotten the chance to.
No.
I can make a lot of things and put my head to it. You never introduced me to your friend. Where is your friend?
I don't entirely know who else came in the store with me, so I don't know who I'd be introducing or not.
Rugged, seemed always kind of angry, wanted a job. He was a good person.
The frick? I thought I introduced myself for.
Yeah, I'm like, I thought Taldrin did.
Taldrin did work for her.
He doesn't remember his name.
I talked about Taldrin. Talking about Taldrin.
That was his name.
Yeah,
Yeah. Where'd he go?
I think I still like.
He get oh.
I'm sorry. What? Wait, no. What do you want to say? No. You can't stop there. No. You can't just stop there. No, say what? What do you want to say?
I've been DM'd. It's Mr. Honus. Listen, man. My ADHD was like, "Yo, who's in my DMs?" Because I just saw the 3, and I was like, "Oh God, I've been missing out my DMs." Right, anyway, as I was doing, my apology. He just seemed like a rough around the edges.
So you thought he was what?
He did honest work, but I wouldn't put it past him that if someone said something stupid, he wouldn't just handle it.
Like the cops could catch me.
He thought he got arrested.
Maybe.
Are you sure you're going? Are you sure you're going to be okay after I leave?
I'm fine. He just gave me the impression that he did honest work. Yeah, but like.
I hear you. I really trust me. I hear you. You know, the words you're speaking, they're going through my ear. You know, I understand. I hear what you're saying, but you know, the more you say that, you know, you're fine, the less I believe you. I mean, you literally just said, "Oh, I'm fine. I just have a broken leg, is all."
It has to fix somehow. What am I supposed to just magically make it better, or who knows? I just
I mean, I do have a
put
friend that might be able to
another
do that, but
metal and cog wheels in my leg. That's painful. Not doing that. That's called
Mm.
surgery. No.
no, I do have a
I
friend that might
tried
be able
that
to heal,
once
but I don't know
with
if they.
like my finger on the outside, and it almost cut my finger off. Not doing that again.
She doesn't have
Exoskeletons,
medical
not a good
insurance.
idea.
I do have a friend that might be able to, you know, help the whole leg thing out, but I don't know if they'd. That really. Did Azalea come out of the
I
thing?
don't
I don't.
think medicine's
She
gonna
is
fix
there.
this.
Oh,
She
And
is there, but like she's
I.
heavily distracted.
Oh, I mean, my friend here might be able to help with that whole healing
Oh,
thing. and whatnot.
your friend being a doctor is great, but I don't. Unless you are the mystical father of magic, then I don't know if you're gonna be able to fix this. And he's kind of busy half the time anyway.
would
So
you like me to try?
with medicine, I mean,
Not medicine. I mean, it's sort of medicine, but it's not really medicine because it's, you know. Anyways,
Power of magic.
Azalea walks over.
she would allow you to come from the behind the counter because she's currently sitting at a stool that can spin. One of her recent creations. She's like, "Oh yeah, man, best
Wow.
chair in A."
New.
It goes up and down, mind you.
Yo, sick.
I'm gonna
Amazing.
assess the fact that it's a broken leg. And
Okay,
then
with medicine.
If she doesn't get it, I'm just
You're
gonna say she
you're
has a broken leg.
okay, no. Her healing is one thing, but she says she's assessing.
I want to see exactly where I gotta focus.
Sick.
Oh, it's never been easier. It could have been
Okay,
easier, but you know, never been easy. You can
Okay,
tell
cool.
that it kind of like snapped. Like, let me see how I explain this.
And back to
Yes.
reality.
You know the shins.
They
Clean
took.
through the middle of the shins.
Oh yeah. No, that's getting a soothing melody.
As you soothing melody on her leg, you see the magic start gently dancing around the parts where it's like broken. You can kind of see it kind of settling around, not really going up and down. It kind of knows where you want to focus this, keeps it all centralized on the broken part of her shin. And over time, it doesn't seem like anything happens on the outside, but she kind of sits there for a second and then she kind of moves her leg a little bit, not too much to like obviously bother your grasp, but then she's like, is this witchcraft? Like,
Don't question it. Don't question it. She's very good at what she does, you know. She's very good at her magic, you know,
I'm
very
at-
good at what she does.
seen someone with this kind of magic though.
I'm what they call cracked at the stick.
She's
know,
actually very
I'll fuck it
cracked
up
on the
every time.
sticks.
Loof is like giving her the weirdest look right now.
I don't actually. do that.
Trey's grabbing dice. Don't worry about it. Anyways, continue the conversation while he's doing that.
You know what's really stupid? It's a bad pun. It makes sense because it was a broken bone. It was a crack.
Oh
and
jeez, I
you
did
still-
just hear that. Oh my good, no. That's even worse. That's even worse. 2. Alright.
Calm down, Swiss.
3.
Don't bring
29
that
points of
into
psychic damage.
Dang. Alright. You know, it's not like I said, she's very good at what she does.
Azalea's down.
No, she's not.
There's a bad
Kill
she's
my-
sitting there healing somebody, and then after she makes a joke, she just collapses dead on the ground.
Hey,
The
dude.
healer was not unconscious by a pun. How lovely. Calibri would have a field day.
Oh my goodness.
Anywho, thank you. But President, what were you saying earlier about you wanted to visit me? Where were you for so long? You just kind of vanished. Were you okay?
Yeah, I mean, as you can see, I'm still standing. I'm still alive, and
That
unlike
doesn't mean you
you,
didn't recover. You probably have
unlike you,
mechanical parts. Maybe if you got like your arm ripped off or something.
no, my body's intact.
Can
Nothing
I
broke.
actually
Nothing.
see if your arm? Oh,
If you what the?
it's all about what I can make better. It's just there's things that I
No,
want to
if
do.
my arm, if my arm ever does, get ripped off and turn to metal or whatnot, I'll let you know.
That's good.
Mhm.
Because then I can make it better, and you can have the gun in your arm. See, there's
That would
process
be
to
so
this.
cool. That would be so dope. I could just aim around and do a bang. That'd be so cool.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
You have to push science to its brink, and then when it does too much, then you put it away and pretend you didn't do it. That's what I did, and then they found the arrows. What?
Character. It's just... Okay, I'm sorry. Huh.
How do you reload? You eat bullets.
That's not...
Actually, I would have it be magically charged, because I can see that his gun is obviously magically charged, and that's why I want to mess with his gun, because it's weird. Then maybe I could find a way for you to use wind and solar energy, and then dip your toe in water and have a separate water tank somewhere. But that would require you to be completely mechanical, and I'm not doing that. That's painful.
As much as sick as the whole water resource thing sounds, I'd like to keep my body perfectly fine, especially since we don't know how well that's going to work. And just we're going to.
That's fair.
But if it happens, I'll let you know, and we can work things
Is
out.
everyone inside the shop, or is it just Azealia?
Yeah, I don't know
and...
who's. I think Loof said they were in there, but I don't.
Yeah, I was in there. Was I muted when I said that?
No, I heard that. I heard you say that, but
Okay.
I don't know who else is there. So
I didn't know if everyone went inside, or if most people stayed in the cart or not. So
I know Todrin's still in the cart. But...
I wasn't able to say it, but I'm stock. I'm just gonna go stalk that creepy motherfucker whenever he leaves.
Who?
Jonas. His character.
Oh.
His name.
Let me
Oh,
do my
Rylan.
Rylan business on my own.
No, you can do it on your own. I'm just gonna watch from a very, very, very far away.
Rylan, roll me a stealth before I get back to what I'm about to do next. Freaking lock throw me a perception.
Come on.
I was gonna give it some time before I followed him, and then this man comes up and is like, "I'm gonna stalk him right now."
Dang.
Yeah, fuck that dude.
I mean,
hold up,
You gotta hit this one, bro. You gotta hit it.
I mean, shoot, if we tailing people,
wait, hold on. Is he doing it right here, or is he walking away?
I'm gonna clean something up, but I need this for something else I'm about to do. Because if you don't do this, then I can keep this to what I was gonna do later. But if you do hit it, then it changes things.
Shoot, if we're tailing people, I'm down to tail people, dog. So,
oh my god. Okay, so before I get to that,
wait,
Kuba, are you in the shop right now?
What did he roll?
We'll get to that
yeah,
later.
where did he roll? It's not
You have
there.
to share with the class.
We'll share when we get to that part.
I assumed I was gonna have to roll into. Look, man, it's rough out here.
It's fine.
Kuba, are you in the shop right now?
Dang.
I mean, I didn't plan on it, but I feel like you want me to be in the
if you-
shop now.
no,
If in the
it's
shop,
fine.
you want me in the shop?
No,
Okay,
it's fine.
If you're not in the shop, then it doesn't matter. I'm just asking for my own clarity.
No.
Okay, cool. At that point, then what did we last leave off for that shady footage start happening? Leg being fixed.
I
All
will
that
let you
robot
know.
stuff.
I will let you know if it ever happens.
Okay. Well, will I see you maybe tomorrow, or are you gonna dip off for another 3 weeks?
But you see, that's actually the reason I came. We're actually about to leave the city for the foreseeable future and whatnot. So I was coming here.
Leave?
We don't live here. We don't live here.
You could.
We're kind of.
I'm in good
it's frozen
business,
again.
believe it
Sick.
or not.
Just give it a second. I'm sorry. What was said? I didn't hear that. It was frozen. The thing
You could
froze.
just stay here. I'm in good business. I could help you.
I
People like arrows.
I don't doubt that. but you see, my friends here, and as well as the ones in the carriage back there, we have like some things they need to clear up and whatnot. And yeah, unfortunately
You
that
want on
involves
adventures? If you're gonna go on an adventure, at least break an arm so I can fix it.
again, as I said, if something like that happens, or I need some prosthetic some actually the word prosthetics exists.
No.
Sick. I was about to say that. I was like, wait, before I say that.
This is the
If I
timeline
need
where if
like
you lost an arm, that's unfortunate. Play
if I
better
need
next
like
time.
some, if I need something to, fix like a metal arm or something like that, I will let you know. I will definitely come back here and let you know about that. But
Fine.
do you, are you sure you're going to be okay with me going to whatnot?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
be fine. Just it's always boring here and whatnot. Everyone here is old.
yeah. That's, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that whole thing. But,
It's fine. It's fine. We'll see. We'll see each other again sometime. I'm sure you won't
mhm,
forget me. I'm
of
quite
course not.
unforgettable.
That is very accurate. You, you have a
I'm sure Ray will
wonderful.
miss you though.
2 seasons later. Oh!
Nah, never that. Never that. I will always remember Theo.
Right. 2 years later, Theo, who are you?
Yeah, I'll miss
Um,
Spray too. It's,
you can keep the whole fidget ball I made last time that you had if you want. Since you're gonna leave. So rude.
so I'm sorry. At least I let you know before I just left.
That's right, because you did leave me for 3 weeks while I had a broken leg.
I had, listen, that was not intentional, okay? Got caught up in something that I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you, so.
And now you're doing secret castle work for the queen.
I don't know if that's, I don't, I'm not at liberty to, I cannot confirm or deny the statements that you just said, but.
And you're being held to secrecy? You're like some kind of world-class adventure.
World class, if that's what you want to say, but, you know, I'll, I'll take the stress thing that you made, as a keepsake and remember.
She'll spin around, open a quick drawer, and then she'll turn back around and hand it to you.
Hey,
Don't lose this.
I would never. Yeah, I put it in. Actually, no, I use it. I start using it now because
Okay.
this is amazing. Every time I use this, I'll remember you. Just which.
I'm glad.
Mhm.
Well, be safe. Don't break yourself. Thank you, Miss. What was your name again? I didn't get your name, actually.
Azalea.
Thank you, Azalea. That actually is the
You're
name of a tree. The kind of tree that I've actually seen before.
Mm-hmm. That's what I
Were
was
you
doing.
named after a tree?
Uh-huh. I'm a wood elf.
I thought my name was weird.
No, your name's actually really pretty. Also,
My
I'm
name's
the only
only
one in
3
my family.
letters, though.
Yeah, but you could shorten my name to Azza if you really wanted to.
See, that sounds like one of the words that the old people use. I can't do that.
My mom calls me that.
See, what she heard was only the first 2 letters.
Azza.
Oh. That's nothing at all like the old people say.
No. I mean, my mom is old.
Well, I guess that makes sense.
Maybe that's why she called me that. Unfortunate.
Well,
Unfortunate, she says. Okay.
I guess I'll be seeing you guys years and years when I'm old and wrinkly and about to die and raise, a cyborg or something,
No,
The
you'll
frick is a
probably just probably
cyborg?
like
Shut up, Poke.
you'll probably look around.
The improv got too close to home.
I tried to see it before then. If possible, I'll try to see it before then.
Oh yes, when I'm dead.
That
Another wall's gonna crumble on me, and it's not gonna miss this time.
Ryder's got a crush.
was that not worth it. Was that in character by chance?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like me?
Why? Not way.
For science, I have to ask. These are the things you figure out eventually.
Not in that way. Shut up, Azalea.
So you're avoiding the.
Boys are
Awesome.
complicated.
It seems like that.
What?
Wait, can I make an insight? Can I make an insight if she likes him?
Sure. Roll me an insight.
Vaguely interested in this myself.
Can I also insight? Can Luke
Okay.
insight
All
this?
insight.
Sick. Thank you, +6.
Nice.
Thanks.
Thank you, +6. That couldn't have
Can
gone
I
better.
say insight?
Sure. Well, you're not even
yeah.
there.
You're not in.
No,
so-
I just want to roll it for. Yeah, there we go. So
Alright, go ahead. Just roll it for fun.
As far as all of you can tell, you can't really get a read on her, honest. Like, she seems like she's happy to be with anyone and everyone, but like, she kind of vibes with Ryzen.
Alright. Works.
Now she has reasons to show up back in season 3. Freaking got him.
Sick.
But for the fan base.
The fan service, right?
Listen,
Anywho.
I'm just saying if Ryzen dies
Wait, just
for
gonna-
some reason, he needs somebody to tell his story to, and then come back
Please.
here.
Hard facts. Anyway, you guys will talk for some time, and then eventually she would, mention that she needs to get back to work, and that she will miss you all by only knowing a few of you for so long. Namely, as far as I'm aware, Loof, Azalea, Ryzen, and wherever Taj decided to sit in the corner and hide in the shadows in.
Pulling his best Rylan
He's
impression.
just in the cart reading the book that he has now, to make sense why he's not doing anything. In
the meantime, though, the main event of the freaking hour, with a stellar 26, my man's Locke was able to find out where this man Rylan was doing the dirty deed, and by this information, I can now vocally speak to Rylan about what he's about to do next, because actually one person would only know. Frick me.
Yeah.
Let me roll
Another
1d2.
VC.
Nah, let me roll 1d2.
You gotta keep my Don't you freaking dare.
Do it.
Don't you freaking
Reveal the
dare.
secrets. Do it.
1d. Listen.
No, you should have given
That was-
me the D2.
That was a 1d2. That was literally when I rolled that 1d2, I was like, this is literally the name of purple, right? Whatever if it's a 2, it is a hard yes. I can never go against the 1d2 of purple's design, right? If it's a 1d2 in Broken Tail, end of the session, okay. But I rolled that with purple in mind, right? I was like, nah, this is a purple.
You didn't even let me roll it.
Nope, frick you.
You should have rolled better on your stealth.
You're right. Honestly, you're right. Just should have played better.
I mean, if I'm not mistaken, you do have the point of inspiration, right?
Why are you talking?
Why would you remind him?
Alright, you get to roll a 1d2. Let's see if you can make me re-roll it.
No, I'm not gonna use my inspiration. You can have it.
Yes,
Yeah. Oh.
Wait,
You
no,
better
no,
not. You fucking
what do you
stripped me of
want?
mine.
What do you want?
What do I want?
What do you want?
I want to remain anonymous.
Then roll a 1. You can use inspiration then.
No,
Get
I'm
it
not
back
using
next
my
session.
Let's just go with it, Trey, because
Just
you
go with
made it.
Say it.
Alright. Just making sure. Alright.
It's fine.
A
That's
good
only
friend.
like
My
a quarter of my
lovely.
shady things.
Oh please, you'll be fine. I have to come out of the blue eventually. My
The
wonderful
edge.
compatriot and camaraderie brother, Rylan, may you please roll me a persuasion as I explain what you're about doing. You left the group after some time, and you're looking
what a
around the
bad
Fade
persuasion.
District. Yeah, it is quite the unfortunate persuasion for you. Wow,
Use the
tragedy.
inspiration.
What's it like having charisma? Couldn't be me.
Bro,
Yo,
couldn't
my
be me. I
inspiration.
got a -1 charisma. Could not be
This
me.
man is not about to use inspiration for that. There's no
I
way.
am. Steiner told me to.
You can either roll again or take the higher.
What is that? That's 11. Yeah, you should just roll again.
That was a 2.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
it's still
Yeah.
bad. Oh, frick off. Wait a
Quick,
minute.
take my inspiration.
5.
Get to 35.
Oh, Trey,
Now that
you did-
works.
Oh, Trey, you did. Oh, you did that thing, Trey. That was illegal activity.
Oh, the fact that that isn't active right now?
Yeah.
That's really unfortunate, my friend. Very, very unfortunate.
I'm
And
upset
Tika,
now.
as Rylan left the rest of the group, Locke was like, "Oh nah, where you think you're going? No. We about to find out what this guy be doing on the side." So Rylan's walking around, he's looming and lurking to the shadows, Not really, he's not being shady right now. He's being an upstanding citizen. He's talking to some people here and there, and Locke, from what you can see, he seems to be trying to show people something like some ice or something. Like he's like, "Yo,"
I'm fucking rolling up. Hey, you want a sundial?
he's just
Hey,
like,
yo, you trying to...
from your perspective, like all you're seeing is him holding ice to people, and then some people are just like, "Nah, yo."
You got them diamonds on the chain, man. Got that
Other
ice
than
on.
these, like
Got
everyone
some ice
doesn't
on.
really seem too interested, but then he finds this one person. Yo, Mr. Rylan, roll me that sick cootie 20, and like
Only 2? This is bullshit.
he seemed, bro, you're in a lower class district right now, my man.
Well, why am I in the lower class district?
Because that's where the party is.
I don't give a frick about the party.
Bro, you can't get back into where you were earlier because it's closed. Anyway, as I was saying,
Oh, this a wash anyway.
Yo, if you-
I
if
understand.
you
I
need
can
some
fly
help,
you over the wall.
I could like walk you underneath, walk you through it.
That's fine.
That's,
that was anyway. Rylan seems to be throwing ice at somebody, and then they're like, "Oh, wait, oh man, it is kind of hot though." Like this is the vibe you're getting. He's like, I fuck with that. I like some ice. So like, he trades him for some money. You're pretty sure he's selling him ice at this point. Like, and then Rylan walks off. He's like, "Oh yeah, another satisfied customer." And then he goes like down an alley. Roll me another persuasion for Rylan.
He's a
And then-
goddamn businessman.
Oh my gosh, it gets worse.
No, it's better. And then he like, you see like faintly, and you're like, "Where's this ice coming?
He just...
Is that gonna just make ice?"
He has ice Comaho? Oh no.
He's like, this man's an ice dispenser. He rolls up to another guy. He's like, I don't know if I'm here for that. And he's like, "Oh wait, actually though, I had some lemonade at home. I could take
Yo,
that."
I've had an
Yo.
amazing economical idea. I need to trap Rylan and put him in a big white box and put him in front of a gas station. Bro, I'm make so much money.
What gas station?
Bro, have you never been to
Yo.
a gas? Oh, I know what you're. Okay, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
No, wait. Roll me.
There's no way you ain't never
In front
seen
of a stable. In front of a stable. My bad. My bad.
in front of a stable.
Roll me a 2d25.
2D25?
Oh, fat Fitty coming in right here. Oh,
26.
damn.
And like this guy, he was like, "Oh man, I'll take it." And after a while, of watching Rylan, you're just like, he's not really getting much business. It's the weaker part of towns and whatnot, and it's getting darker outside. Not darker outside. It's just no one's around right now. It's like he's not getting it. He's really he's tapped out from probably old excursions he's been on, which makes you think like, where's this guy been all the time? I don't know.
Right? Like this man been selling ice to everybody.
Like every time he walks away, like, is this what he's been doing?
This man single-handedly out here stopping global warming. Like shit. So
It makes you think like if he's making small money here, like right now in this place, like
Yo.
Bro,
Is this man
think of
packing?
what he does.
Climate
Think of-
change
bro, think of how much
versus-
money he'd make in Texas.
Climate change versus Rylan.
It's fucking the devil's anus degrees outside out here. It's fucking hot as shit.
Eventually, Mr. Rylan, roll me a perception. You're pretty sure, like, he's walking down this alley. You know, he seems to be done. You know, he's about to go back to. He seems like he's heading back to the group right now. And roll me a stealth, Mr. Locke. And you're pretty sure.
Attacker's advantage.
Who is attackers? Who attacked?
The attacker is the perception roll.
Okay,
Is
so
it?
you're pretty. You guys like for a second you're both
Lock
like,
eyes.
you're dodging and weaving, and then you stop for a second, and he stops, and you're just like, dang, dang, he found me.
There's a snake in my boot.
Proceed. This is RPA.
Picker, it didn't happen.
It's not exactly kind to be spying on people.
You know,
Where
not
I'm
really.
from,
No,
that
I guess
kinda-
not.
Where I'm from, that kind of thing could get you killed. So I suggest you don't ever do this again. And if you're smart, you keep your mouth shut. Understood?
You've just been selling people ice.
No.
Any dumbass that lives up north could do that.
Oh, this isn't normal ice.
Well, I gathered that. That's why I kept following you.
Again, it'd be wise for you to keep your mouth shut.
He's gonna start approaching Rylan. Not like aggressively, but he's just gonna walk over to him.
Oh, you're approaching. I knew it. I knew it.
I can't beat your ass from over here now, can I?
I knew it.
Oh, then come as close as you like.
Anyway, you've approached me.
I have. I didn't think this conversation through because I didn't think I'd get caught this soon.
Quick question.
Quick answer.
Mr. Todrin, when you said earlier that you were like, planning on spying on him later, did you mean today later or like later?
Later.
All right, cool. Continue.
Can I be today later?
Everyone's just gonna be smiling.
I was gonna like give it to like the next town that we stop at and be like, all right, this guy's weird. I'm gonna follow him.
You ain't never gonna catch me, man.
Look, man, I finally got my internet
Imagine
back, and I was
You're
like,
gonna catch
damn,
these
what can I
hands.
do that avoids the most people? And then Rylan was like, I'm gonna go do shady business. And I was like, that motherfucker is shady as hell, isn't he? Man, hold up, wait a minute.
Imagine getting caught.
Continue the conversation. My apologies. That's on me.
Yeah. But Locke approaches him menacingly. And then stops in front of him, just kind of stares at him.
How tall is
So-
Rylan now I think about it?
That's a great
sorry.
question.
That is a great question.
I think
Let's
I have
find
this
out.
information. Give me a second.
I get it.
Because
Oh,
Am
if
I
you have
looking
it.
up or down?
I don't know how
6'1".
Yeah, that is
Oh.
that is what I have written
Oh
down.
my god!
he is
Not
well,
possible. I'm
well
always
then.
the tallest character.
Imagine being
kidding.
no, it's not possible. This
Hey.
party can't consist of anybody over 6 feet tall.
Hey,
It's possible.
Jonas has always had me by about 3 inches in one way or another. It looks like it's staying that way.
God bless America.
Listen, he's
Oh,
just saying the truth, all right?
Hey,
All right,
it is
continue.
what it is.
Continue.
No, my bad.
So, what, do you have like ice magic or something?
Yeah, I've got ice magic.
So you're selling people magic ice.
Again, people don't know what they're buying. As long as you sell it right. I could sell anything. Wouldn't even be that hard.
Tell me something right now.
My man.
I will allow you to use
Who said that?
Oh.
There's a fish somewhere in here. Find the fish.
Oh shit! I gotta get out of here.
Yeah,
I
from
still
the
got
trash
this.
can. From the trash can. Get your ass back over here, Vinny.
Oh god.
It's canon now that the entirety of Broken Tale takes place in a mystical branch trash can.
That's why we ran into Dream.
No, we
It was a
just
dream.
we made a doorway in the briefcase. All right, it got really confusing for a minute.
How
Anyway,
did Benny make a doorway? That's interesting.
Ryan
Anywho,
was
I can just
gonna
freaking.
look. Rylan's just gonna look at Locke and he's gonna be like, I'm not gonna sell you something.
You're gonna buy something.
I don't want your money.
I need
Probably
the
don't
money.
have any anyway, to be fair.
God damn, I'll have you know I'm not that broke. The brothel didn't break me that bad. I got.
No,
God damn.
You got no business.
This
Broke
man just
boy.
looked at me and went. This man just looked at me and
Boy,
went.
always broke again.
Bro, motherfucker been learning from Trey. Said broke. Oh,
Imagine being broke. Could it be me?
I'll have you know I smell pennies by choice.
Continue.
I'm sorry. You don't want my money.
Let me guess, you have like 3 gold? I don't exactly need that.
No, I have a bit more than 3 gold.
Congratulations. Don't spend it all in one place.
This man is a bitch. Why'd we let him in here?
Do I initiate a PvP banner right now?
I don't allow it. I mean,
This man about to freak me out.
I got precautions. So I mean,
It's so close. Like Locke doesn't like anybody, and you just went right to the top of the shit list so fast.
You
Yo,
fall.
I
sick.
will say, this entire time, Rylan is smiling at you like there's nothing that you can throw at him that would remotely throw him off his game. This conversation's predetermined, and he's walking away with it totally fine.
oh,
Well, I guess I could just go tell everyone about your magic ice selling.
Again, I said it would be wise if you didn't that.
And why would it be so wise?
Alright, Rylan's gonna draw his gun.
Yo, you got a gun too?
He's got a gun.
Bro, have you seen
yeah.
that? Have you heard how he talks? Of course he has a gun.
Yo!
This man pulled. Bro, this man's a motherfucking level 1 gunslinger, dog.
Calm down,
This man's
calm
blowing
down,
up
calm down.
anything in your face.
Calm down.
Everyone relax. Come back.
Oh, my
Let's
bad.
bring it-
Man's got fucking black powder on my ass. I'm sorry, black powder. My bad.
I think it would be wise if you kept your mouth shut.
You know, I've always wanted to say what I'm about to say into D&D right now. Oh, he's gonna walk forward, and is he like holding it like chest height, head height, like where he aimed it?
He aiming at your face, bro.
Cool. Locke's gonna walk forward and put his forehead. One second.
Don't you
put-
fucking dare! Don't you dare!
He's gonna do it.
He's gonna say it.
He's gonna do it.
Oh my god! He's gonna say it.
He's gonna walk forward and put his forehead on the barrel and look right into his eyes and go, "Guns aren't for threatening people. They're for taking action. Now that you've drawn it, you better put your life on the line." And then, where the fuck is my staff hit?
Where's Stardoor?
Okay, we're gonna do this.
Yeah, we're gonna do this.
I can't believe you
Okay.
said it. I
Okay,
can't
okay.
believe you said it.
With that, I'm going to say that this session is going to stop there.
Yes.
You're going to pick up on that.
Wait, I'm not gonna be here next week.
Trey, we're taking a break next week.
Oh, thank God.
We're taking another break.
We can do that.
What?
Break next week?
Because
Why
we're not
is
going to
it
be.
break?
Taking a break next week. Taking a break next week.
No, no, we continue this now. We continue.
Oh shoot.
Is okay.
Hey
Before we
yo.
continue,
Hey yo, Lock, you
is
need my extra?
everyone
I got spare.
content with us going for the next hour? Everyone here. Is
Oh,
anyone
I
in
can
the
go.
least bit tired? That is a no. All right.
You hate to
Dang.
see it.
So
Dang.
what I will do instead is, assuming we are all able to do so, the week we come back, not only will we have a PvP session, which will be between, Rylan
I
and
mean,
Locke.
shoot, if
You
Ryzen
ain't
got
No.
the
gonna
twin.
you
Well,
I
ain't.
got the twin. I
Gotta
got the
fight.
blickies on
Gotta
me.
fight.
Yo, sick.
This man finna Deus Ex Machina.
It'll get to those two. Locke will obviously have first initiative because he struck first.
I don't think this
And-
initiative, this fight's gonna go how everyone thinks it's gonna go.
And then after,
I mean, I haven't seen you do anything, so I don't know how this is gonna go.
So I'm
afterwards,
not much of a fighter.
we will
so-
continue with the rest of the story. As much as I would love to keep this going, I do not want to keep everyone going to 2 in the morning.
You
I
are
don't
not
think-
about to make me wait 2 weeks for this conclusion.
You have to wait till
Unfortunately,
it's
we're
just
traveling
concluded.
next week, so that's the major
Bro,
reason.
can you think of how much sexual tension is going to be in the air with me and Jonas for like the next 2 weeks? I mean, the tension in the air for the next 2 weeks.
So yeah, before we get any further,
We're gonna wrap this up. I thank you all for being here tonight.
Fuck you,
Hope you all
Trey.
enjoyed it. This is where we're gonna end for tonight's session.